You're right, I gotta turn my sass off.
He'll never turn it off.
Here, let me just dial it down.
Are we
If you
in?
could just dial it down.
Yeah, I put it down to 10.
Hello,
Oh, God.
everybody. Welcome.
Save us. Everybody's just Gus.
Hi everyone, Gus.
Hi, everyone.
So,
Gus.
I have a very special accessory today that I forgot I had. And it's not the wings.
Oh, shit.
It is this. You all see that?
I got her Pine. She was like, she's ripping her shirt off. I'm so excited.
I legit almost said her boobs, and then I didn't.
It's
But
you
a
commented on
mirror
it,
so now I have to
piece.
say it.
Ooh.
Ah.
I totally forgot that I bought this a long time ago at like an art exhibition. And now, every session, it will sit in my boobs. And guide me.
Can I change my name to Mirror Piece?
So, we'll
That was
get.
pretty funny.
You're so
Like a
funny
three.
and smart.
Oh, pretty funny is a 3. Thank you, Zach.
Okay, we're gonna roll a d6 and see where we're gonna start today.
Me.
This was like a 9.
Actually, it's Topher.
Damn it.
It was indeed a 2. You are right. Dave?
I rolled a 1 and a 3. 1 on the d20.
Oh, get them out of the way now. 1 and a 3. We have... You guys are so good at, like, mirroring each other's haha rolls. What is a thought or feeling that Caleros believes he has to hide?
Ooh. All of them. Feelings. Thoughts.
Easy.
Thoughts. I don't think there's any thoughts he really, unless they have to do with his feelings, then he'll probably not share them. But yes, he's very, very prone to hiding his feelings as much as possible. And that's more to keep more of a strategic advantage over situations, because that's kind of his default.
Okay, now, does that change when he's been drinking? Or does it get worse?
That's tough. I think he's still steel trap when he's drinking. In fact, he probably gets more quiet and reserved when he's drinking because he's going to be more in his own thoughts. So if someone tries to come and talk to him while he's been drinking, he's more prone to one-word answer, or try to get them to go away as quickly as possible. I think what he's learning more recently is that steel trap tends to open a little bit when people start to show that they care. So like with Oris and talking to me at the gravesite and everything, and I'm sure with the time spent in the inn, the less drunk he was, he probably would have been more open to sharing things than when he was drunk. So kind of the opposite, maybe.
Right, but does that mean that he actually is getting more emotional than when he drinks, or do you think that does numb him a little bit?
I think it numbs him. I think that kind of feeling comes to him when other people show him more emotion to him. It kind of opens him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that makes sense. Man, this poor guy. Y'all made all these characters, and I'm like, you just wanted me to torture you. That's what you wanted.
You wanted us to make normal, well-adjusted people for your Fae game? Sorry.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just kidding, I'm here.
I mean, Corin's pretty well adjusted.
That's true. Corin is pretty well adjusted. Which does make it kind of sad. You know, when she goes through hard stuff.
When she dies, yeah.
No, let's not say
Hasn't
that.
happened yet.
Dave, wherever you are in the spectrum, I didn't mean spectrum like that. I meant spectrum like the spectrum of the rainbow. I understand now that was the wrong thing to say, but it just came out of my mouth.
He's on the Chick-fil-A spectrum.
Well, he's pooping. Okay, we'll just skip him and come back. Reese, let's roll for Sprock.
Play Spectrum.
Let's do it. 19 and 4.
Okay. How important is gaining material wealth and comfort for Sprock?
Probably not very high, especially the comfort piece. He's a goblin. He's used to sleeping in rocks and caves and garbage little hovels or whatever. But material wealth, I wouldn't say that's the thing. But at the moment, materials. Yeah, he's chasing the unique blacksmithing thing, that whatever it may be, that he might be able to find someday, legendary thing to create more of a reputation in the name, and like get his blacksmithy going again. But I wouldn't call that material things. It's more the reputation and the community standing. Probably would come.
Has he equated at all wealth, like monetary, like money, towards that can help in those endeavors, or not really? Do you think monetary wealth was kind of included in the practice ever, or was that kind of like on the sidelines that wasn't really talked about as much?
Yeah. I mean, it's a business, right? You gotta be profitable, but it's not the thing. It's more of like,
right,
we're the town's blacksmith, and we are hot shit. And yeah, if we make money doing it, it's a business, but it's not necessarily the focal point.
So even now, without having the forge in the same way that he did, you know, losing the forge, it going under, I don't know, maybe they don't own the building anymore, maybe they do. Has that changed at all?
Probably even further away from, let's call it again, material wealth or whatever, only because I have a fucking dragon following me around that I have no idea what's going on. I'm a little more focused on that, and I'm sure there, like, even if I was a pretty terrible blacksmith, if I just had forges that were powered by dragon fire and had this cool green shimmering whatever, even if they were garbage weapons, like, people probably come see them, you know what I mean? And we got a name for ourselves again, even if it's not like material wealth kind of thing.
Sprock believes that if he brings the drive and the ability, that he won't have to worry about much else.
Yeah, and honestly, if there's going to be any material wealth type of thing to be chased, that comfort, it is to get it for the rest of his family. So his uncle, his things, like get them to a spot where they're comfortable and things. He doesn't care though.
Yeah. Okay. Back to Dave.
Dave.
I rolled a 13 and a 2.
13-2.
The 13 was on the D20, not the D4.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is one sacrifice that Oris has made?
He sacrificed his teenage years to take care of his dying village. I think that's pretty buried every single one of them. And that also would say that he sacrificed his innocence for that in a way.
But in terms of the word sacrifice, does he ever have the thought that maybe he wishes he could have escaped that in a way? Like he could have been spared that? Is that a sacrifice in a way that he not regrets it? Because I know that he wouldn't regret taking care of his family. But is that something that maybe he views as a what if? Maybe if that hadn't eventuated, maybe if that had never happened, I could be different. I could be this, I could be that sort of thing.
I don't think so. I think he sees it as he's kind of past that. Maybe at one time, maybe during it when he was younger, but now I don't think he would change it. Obviously, he would change them just not dying, but he wouldn't change him being the one to be there. And he believes that's not only the sacrifice, but the gift he has for the world. So,
do you think he would be able to call it a sacrifice? Because that's a pretty hefty implication, right?
Yeah, I don't think he would use the word that's pretty selfish to say that's a sacrifice that you give
Exactly.
up is, that stuff. So I don't think he would say that per se, but he did that.
And looking at his life overall, that is still something that from an outside perspective could be labeled a sacrifice.
Yeah, I would think so.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I definitely had the thought that I don't think Oris would probably ever label it
No,
that.
he would never. No, if anything, it would be gift or opportunity. I mean, he did live, so yeah, that's about it.
It's good. Pine, Deandra.
Woohoo! That's me.
7 and a 4.
How does Deandra prefer to resolve conflict?
I think it depends on who it's with. Just killing them will do it. No. I think that, like, if it's her brothers, it's definitely, sparring it out, wrestling it out. With her mom, it would be a lot of words and talking. Not really, I guess, Deandra's preference, but knowing that that's what her mom would want. Obviously, she's not gonna punch her mom. But when she was younger, it was definitely not her go-to to, like, communicate her feelings with her mom, and she's learned that in withholding that, it was hurtful to her relationship with her mom, so she kind of just begrudgingly does it. With other people, it'll start, depending on the severity, it'll start with, like, a stern conversation of Deandra being like, hey, you fucked up. And then, if it's bad enough, if both of them are heated, then she'll definitely spar it out.
Sometimes you just gotta punch things.
Do you think that applies to strangers as well? Like, do you think there's a different approach maybe she takes to people that she is not familiar with? Obviously, you're coming from, like, her family and, like, friends and stuff. But what about somebody that she has no connection to whatsoever?
I think it depends
This
on...
session might be a good example of that coming in. We'll see.
I think it depends on what they would do. It would have to depend on the severity of the crime, of what was really offensive to her. It might go straight to just a punch. I feel like she brushes a lot of shit off, though. If it's some rando person, like, why would she give a fuck? But if they've, like, directly wronged her, and there's some rando, well, she doesn't really fuck with that, so she'd probably just punch him.
In a give and take scenario, let's say, physical altercation, if somebody physically provokes her, like shoves her, is she a take it or is she a give back person? And then the same for, like, a verbal altercation. If somebody pushes and starts something, is she a give or is she a take?
I think she's a give. I think she'll just give it right back. Whatever energy
for both of them?
Yeah, and whatever energy someone approaches her with, she'll approach them with. Like, oh, okay, cool, you want to punch me. Good luck,
Good luck, yeah.
Good luck. Like, that's not great. I think that when you're dealing with a lot of Lycans within the order, you don't know all of the people in the order. Some are not strangers, but you just kind of see them around. And if you have altercations with them, we're all a little bit wild, so it's gotten increasingly normal for her to just resolve things physically and just, like, get out the aggression instead of try to repress it.
Yeah, that might have been something that they kind of teach you in the, like, Lycan,
Yes.
kind of idea, is that there is a lot of releasing energy,
Yeah.
So I can see that, like, between them encouraging, like, if there is going to be an altercation, then solve it. That's how you kind of understand each other and learn to, like, and then you go outside of the Lycans and it's kind of a little different, but
yeah, I think it's growing up, I mean, like, things in Fairwind are not that way. People
No.
don't resolve things that
Definitely
way.
not.
In her family
Definitely
with
not.
her brothers, it's like a light tussle. You know, it's not like we're legitimately throwing punches. It's just by the end we're laughing and smiling, and I think that probably coming back has her like, oh shit. Like, I've been pretty primal for the last few years, and I'm not as good at interacting with people like one-to-one on an actual like verbal level. So
It's pretty interesting.
It's
She's
pretty
split.
interesting.
It's upbringing versus
what your life is now. for the
Nature
rest of your
versus
life.
nurture.
Nature.
You know?
It's nurture and nurture part 2. It's nurture and then the nature of the bear. Bears don't talk.
Bear when they fight.
Bear only fight.
Zach, give me the
Yep.
numbers.
Present here.
Here.
I swapped some dice out to see if we could do some better rolls this week. 4 and a 2.
Amazing.
Wow, bro.
I'm really
To be
stepping
fair,
my game up.
That is better.
From 3.
What?
You have until 2026.
What would brass first smell like, and why?
Okay.
Okay.
Not like that.
There is somebody in this call who knows exactly what their character smells like, and I
Do
know
you?
because we went over it.
Oh my god. Probably Dave.
Damn, Dave. You just got thrown under the bus, my guy.
Yeah, do you like the view?
Sounds like Tart.
Be cool, man. Be cool.
What does he smell?
That'd be cool, man.
Be cool.
Is that a burn? Is it a burn saying that someone knows their character well?
No.
Unlike me. What does Brasper smell like?
The stale cheesecake that he's had in his pocket since we got here.
He doesn't have cheesecake.
The Danish.
Croissant or Danish or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
We've been here less than a day. You think it's already stale?
I assume that he's been on the road for a while.
I don't know, pastries go stale pretty fucking fast.
In the right environment. Same way bread goes stale really quick unless you have it in a bread box.
Do
Brass
you
Use
just
a
grab
portable
carry
bread
around
box.
bread box?
I mean, maybe.
Count as a bread
His
box.
Danish-
Seems to me as the
It's an
type to have
entire
that
bread
type
box.
of organization in his luggage. Yeah, 100%. Like a small deck
It's just-
box or
His
something.
luggage
It's just
is
filled
a
with
bread
bread.
box. Got it.
Opens up his briefcase, Danishes, just roll out.
I always imagined that Brasper smelled like ink and parchment paper for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know
books.
if it's looks or.
I don't
yeah.
think you're wrong. He definitely has like parchment and pages as it is. Maybe even just dust because he's a fucking dusty guy. But like
Dusty guy.
he's a dusty
No.
guy.
Oris is a dusty
Dusty
guy.
fella.
Yeah, Oris is like on the scale. It's
Or
a different scale.
Smells like potpourri.
On
and
a scale of Brasper to Oris, how dusty are you?
Deandra.
Oh, wait.
Is that above or below Brasper?
Oh, God.
I'm a bear. I will endure it.
I think that, and probably to the annoyance of some of the other like workers within the estate, that Brasford kind of like almost permanently has like an earthy and unplaceable floral like undertone at all times. And that is likely from his time on the estate, either just outside and on his own time and reading in between the times that he is actually working and taking things about, or in the times that he would take Imblin out into the gardens and just kind of sit with her while she played with the flowers.
Ow! Owie! My heart.
And like, it was never intentional, but just the amount of times he's had to pick her out of a bush, I think it's just like grass stains. It's gotten caught onto his clothing and it's never come out.
Grass stains is a good one. Yeah. In that way, I do think that I think I want to say my own NPC's name wrong, so I'm just going to check.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Severina, I think, was
Oh, yeah.
mostly in charge of laundry. If anything, just because she really wanted everybody to look presentable. And that's kind of for her more than anything. Like, I think Severina was the type of woman to come over to Ansel and, like, try and smooth, like, a wrinkle out of his lapel. And he's just like, it's fine, don't worry about it. And she's like, my lord, you cannot look unkempt. You look like you have just rolled out of bed. And he's like, I did. And she's like, no, my lord, no. Saravina was definitely more of the stern teacher in the manor. So in that way, I think she would chase Brasfer a little bit to be like, where's your laundry? Do you want it done? Do you think Brasfer is more the type to maybe like do his own laundry, or would he give it over? Because I think he would also smell differently depending on that as well.
Okay, so that's interesting. When you're in the position where there's so few people who are like taking care of the estate, and you're a person like Brasfer who feels indebted to the family in some way to want to just like perform and do anything that he can, I think it's like one of those things where he definitely took care of his own stuff independently from everyone else, on top of maintaining his own like menial duties within the domain. And like, it was a thing that Severina let him do to teach him a lesson, which was he burnt himself out trying to take care of his own stuff as well as everything else. And eventually they came to an understanding where it was like, okay, I'm not giving this to you because it's your job. I'm just giving it to you because everybody is doing their work to lessen everybody else's work. Mm-hmm. And so when he finally came to that understanding, I think it was not conversations, but eye conversations of her walking out of his room and giving him the eye while there was fresh laundered clothing on the bed, of being like, it's still stained, it doesn't come out. And him just being like, okay.
In
and
which case, then
that's okay.
Brasfer would also smell very lightly of rosemary and lavender, because whenever Saravina did laundry, she would tuck herbs as she folded in the clothes to give them a little bit of a fresher smell. Because Farrowwind isn't a super ritzy place, so a lot of the washing was done with very mundane soap. So it's not like heavily scented or anything overly floral. It was just clean. So she would always do that to kind of accompany a little bit of a nice smell into the laundry. Cool. And Corin.
Rin, use her proper name, please.
Sorry.
12-1.
12-1. What is one thing that Corin has changed her mind about? Did she get this one already? I feel like she might have.
She might have.
Because wasn't it like her father's stories and stuff, and like
yeah. The recent development was you don't always have to say thank you.
2-1. 2-1. What is the best meal Corin has ever eaten?
fucking got that one too.
Mm-hmm.
13-2? Shit game, but hopefully a better...
What is one sacrifice that Corin has made?
I do not know. I legitimately do not know.
Would you like to re-roll that one?
Yeah, unfortunately. 11-3?
What is a vice or bad habit that Corin has?
I don't think it's... Vice, I don't think, but bad habit, I don't think she would see it as a bad habit, but I think others might see it as a bad habit, and that's to always give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Unless
Overly
they are
trusting?
like, yeah, unless they are like a very outwardly like, hello, I am a bad man. Come with me to this back alley.
Right, well, exactly. You could think about that as a detriment to safety.
Yeah, like, no, she has... I think she has, like, a decent... She actually has pretty good insight. So I think she's, like, aware of people who might have ill intentions, but she always gives them the benefit of the doubt, which could lead her into trouble.
So in that case, do we think it's considered a bad habit in the way that... Do you think that has hurt Corin before and it still hasn't affected how she is? Or has she not really been exposed to that much yet?
No, because she's traveled a bunch, so I'm sure she's met a wide variety of people. So I'm sure she's gotten herself into some sticky situations that she could have avoided if she was just like, no, leave me alone. But she's just like not that type of person.
Do you think Corin wants to help people who perhaps have less than good intentions for others? Do you think she feels like she like maybe everybody has a good side, or?
I think she would like to believe that. I don't necessarily know if she believes it herself, but she would like to believe that everyone has the possibility for good in them.
Even Archface?
There's good Archfey and there's bad Archfey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what about the specifically bad Archfey?
I mean, like I said, I don't know if she necessarily believes it, but she's enslaved an entire village under her control and stolen away people's free will, so I believe that goes very solidly in the villain category.
I just wanted to see if she thinks that is salvageable in any way, if she would rather look at it that way.
I think, you know, like, sure, it would be great if we could all talk this out and stuff, but I think it's so far beyond that at this point that it's like, she's like, nah. And sure, hey, like, it would be great if at the end of this, the Queen of Air and Darkness was like, oh shit, you know what, I've learned the error of my ways, but I don't think that is the, like, 0.0000001% chance that happens, so. I think Corin might be like, hey, you don't have to do this, and then, like, the Archfey cocks her shotgun, and she's like, okay, well, I tried.
So she does try.
She does. Some people get more of an effort than others, but...
Okay. Well, everybody. All warmed up. And back to Fairwind. As we settle back in to our story. The air is cold and harsh in your lungs, and the weight of Fairwind is bearing down heavily upon you. Heavy as the weight of your choices on your chest. We return again to our characters after an unexpected turn in our story and follow them as they attempt to rest and lick their wounds. After a tavern brawl with a group of satyrs, one of them having been disguised as the owner, Sinwerget Marbletoe, you all discovered the source of the magical trail that you had been following from the graveyard was nothing but a small sprout growing out of an evergreen log in a fireplace. However, knowing that this had something to do with the mirror piece in the graveyard, you all agreed to take the log itself back there and see what you could figure out. However, stepping out of the Foxskin Inn, there was a brief detour made as Oris made to fetch his cart from the bottom of the stairs that led up to Fairwind Manor. It was unfortunate in that moment that someone else was also at the bottom of those steps. The young lady of Fairwind herself. Flanked by a large number of rangers and her father, Emblyn Fairwind seemed happy to see you, and even more happy to play with you for a while. She gave you 20 seconds to survive Amir's onslaught, where at the end, you did manage to take her down but refused to kill her despite Emblyn's taunts. On top of that, Oris was nearly lost to you, had he not made an offhanded promise of a gift to the Archfey, which, oddly enough to all of you, she accepted. When she left you in the streets, some of you bloodied, the group made the choice to hurry back now to the summer balm to gain some measure of protection that you might rest and recover. But Emblyn's words ring in memory. This is my domain. That means you all belong to me. We return to the party as rest begins to take you. Some of you calmed by Lanacera's magic, others fighting to keep hold of your mental faculties, to keep even a semblance of control in this place. This is where we pick up, under the warm summer's eve sky, right before sleep can find our heroes. So I am going to give you guys a little bit of a talking period, because I know we weren't able to do that last time. Where? Just to kind of set the scene a little bit. Remember that the inside of the summer bomb feels like, exactly how I mentioned earlier, a warm summer's evening. Imagine a balmy 75 degrees, just resting temperature, a nice cool breeze. It feels as if you are in the perfect temperature to lay down and sleep, as if you were snuggled into your blankets on a cool night. But there is no need for blankets here. You could simply lay down on the plush grass and fall asleep. There is a variety of night stars, almost too many to count, sparkling overhead in a creamy expanse that looks like sugar thrown out over a dark board as a Milky Way emerges and moves across the bubble that keeps you all safe for now. Is in your hands.
Hey, yours.
Yes.
How you feeling? You took quite a tumble back there.
I feel that I let a lot of you down.
No, not at all. Back to your... Probably helped more than you believe, or more than you know. I found myself getting some courage just watching.
He looks around at Brasper and others. I came here to help, but I feel that I caused more trouble.
I want to focus on the negatives of the battle. It's always good, from a tactic standpoint, to focus on the things we've learned. For example, we know, and I'll look over at Brasver and Deandra. We now know that Imblin met this Archfey through a mirror about 3 months ago. You guys know anything of like a mirror that was gifted to the family, or anything we can learn from that information?
Specifically, I think when we started, you mentioned that Vassar had been gone for about 3 months. So is this something that would have caught his attention before leaving, or safe to assume that it came after the fact?
Brasfer, you are aware that there was a very large ornate mirror that was brought by Elise when she married Ansel. She brought it from her home. But there were already a number of mirrors in the Fairwind domain, and she really didn't have a place to put it. And so she stored it up in the attic. That's the only thing you can think of. It was a very large and beautiful mirror. But other than that, not many people really went up into the attic that often. Honestly, there's not a lot up there. You've gone up there before when everybody was moving in, and there was a lot of there was a lot of adjusting to be done when Elise was coming into the domain, and the marriage was happening.
I think Brasper's kind of a mental pictures kind of person. When he saw the shard of the mirror and he imagines the full piece of it, would it potentially look a lot like that mirror, or would it look different?
The only similarity that you can draw is that these pieces look big, but they are just pieces of glass. Like, you can't see the frame or anything to draw a conclusion.
So there's no edge outline on this particular chart.
There is. It's like a crescent kind of circle, which a lot of mirrors are. It looks like it's kind of like almost you could stick it like right on like a curved edge right about there. And it's pretty large, right? Which it would kind of match the size of that mirror. But that mirror, again, has been up there for before Emblin's birth, so more than 10 years ago.
There was such a piece that Lady Elise had brought in a number of years ago. It's possible it could match, but without seeing it firsthand, or the damage firsthand, it's hard to presume. But for it to be such a time for something like this to happen, Lady Elise, she would never intentionally hurt her own future daughter. It feels unbelievable, but I suppose anything is possible.
Well, if anything, it's information, and any information can help us grasp
Yes.
a better understanding. Also, I do have quite a few heal kits in my pack. If anybody would like some, I hand them out. Speaking of information, I'd noticed that not many of us have been using them, so I thought maybe there's some that I can give out to people, and I'll start pulling them out and just laying them for anybody to grab, and I'll only just keep the one I've used once, so that I have the 9 uses.
No, he doesn't have 50 health kits.
Yeah.
So I dropped 4 heal
Bill's here.
on the ground.
He says dropped it. I'm just imagining it spawning like an item out of a video game character. Like
It's very like Battlefield medic drop.
it's just floating there, like rotating on the ground.
Yeah, Cal goes.
Spinning.
Here, take this. Here, take this. Here, take this.
I'll take one.
Looking injured, friend. Looking injured, friend.
But
There's 2 of my
or
potions of healing, so I'll take one.
you see, we focus on the information, we focus on the good things, and look, I'm trying to be as helpful to you as you were to me, and I realize now that I'm probably not as good at it as you are, but we're here for you. I'm here for you. So don't focus on the negatives of the battle. Going down, we get you up. I go down, you get me up. That's how it's gonna work going forward. If anything you learned, you can count on someone. Good information.
We also learned that the Archfey recognizes what we're doing in this realm. It is not afraid of it. It is almost welcoming us like a challenge.
Did I hear her say that she's let some of the villagers out of or into consciousness? Is that what she said?
A disturbing set of events, but yes, it sounds like this puppeteering that she appears to be doing is temporary, and she can affix it and unaffix it at will.
Do you think we should have some sort of keyword or understanding to be able to tell if one of us are under the influence?
As far as I know, none of us have given our true names.
Okay.
Riddles on riddles. To read in between the lines would be difficult, even at the best of times. Might not know until it's too late.
Yeah, well, some of us are still in debt. Sorry, this is crock shit. We're talking about the positives of what we learned today. I think we learned not to cast Moonbeam on regular people. Oris, you fucked up. I'm calling it like it is. You fucked up. When you fuck up in battle, you get shoot out for it. You're in a team now, Oris. You have to think like a team. Brasfer's not gonna say it. You almost killed Ansel, his best friend. If he had not gone in and shielded Ansel with his own body, he would be dead. And that would have been on you. That is a heavy thing to know. It shapes you in battle and it changes who you are to take somebody's life like that. And you have to know that. You have to know that what stands between you and a shallow grave under the Archfey's ass is a piece of embroidery that you promised. You almost died. And I don't mean you almost just bled out on the ground. I mean that Ymir almost fucking killed you, Oris. She almost killed you. You are in debt to the Archfey. You are in a team now. You are in a group. You must think as a team. When you fuck up, you own up to it, and you change, and the next day is a new day, and you continue on after that. We cannot just sit here and pretend like none of that happened. For a cart. Yes, we learned information, and yes, there are positives. Several people almost died, including yourself. For a cart. I learned that my mother is potentially free out there. Did you see me run into her direction? No, you would have... So many more could have died if I was not there. I have my own selfish reasons for wanting to run to my mother. But this is not a game that you are used to playing, nor I. This is a game that we may not go home at the end. This is serious. And the Archfey is not playing fair.
As I understand the mistake that I made, there's one thing that I must make abundantly clear. Deandra, do not be naive to think that we can get out of this without losing people. If Ansel had to die, and Oris looks directly at Brasfer, so the land would live, what would he do, Brasfer?
This is what we call a loaded question. I believe we all know the answer to this.
Yes. If we keep letting Emblem toy with us, then we've lost. Saw you beating a poor woman. I chose not. I don't pretend that I made the right choice. But what I do know is that no one here has a home to go to anymore. Unless we get our shit together and take care of that. He looks at Rin and others. That cunt. But, and he steps forward, bleeding and bruised. I am sorry. And gives you a hug. I am not perfect. I am sorry.
Do not ever call me naive. You think Ymir is a poor old woman? She trained me. She trained my brothers, and so many other rangers out there. Did it feel nice for any of you when she hit you? She is a seasoned warrior. And you cast Moonbeam on an Archfey and 2 innocents. No. I'm aware that the odds of us saving every single person in this town are slim to fucking none. But I'm not going to claw and bite at some random bystander just because when Ymir couldn't move, I did not attack. I knew that we only had 20 seconds, and there will come a time where we don't have 20 seconds. People will die, Oris. I am very much well aware of that fact. She kept the Rangers, she kept my brothers and my father, their odds of survival are low. That happens when you are a warrior. My point is that we make decisions as a team. It's easy to let this Fae posing as a child to get under your skin. Retaliating now. It's a bad fucking move.
I think you're right. It is not your decision. It's not anyone's decision. It is all of ours. What say all of you?
I say that we're doing exactly what she wants right now. Deandra's right. We have to make decisions as a team. But, Deandra, as a warrior, you should know you can't always get confirmation between your allies in the middle of a fight. Also, Oris isn't the only one that fucked up, so you want to yell at me too?
I mean, I was saving you for later, but...
I mean, if you would have hit your mentor, maybe Oris wouldn't have even gone down. So let's all stop pointing fingers and claws here.
Exactly.
Right. Oris, who ran directly next to her. Yeah.
Deandra! Oris knows that he screwed up. He's not gonna make the same mistake again. Are you, Oris?
I will do my best not to.
I mean, me and Etch almost also killed her, so kind of like everybody did something.
We learn from our mistakes and we move forward.
Right, but you still have to talk about them. Not just pat each other on the back and say, oh, look at the bright side.
Right,
You die
but
that way in war.
There's a proper way to do it, Deandra.
Okay, fine, yeah, no. Please, excuse me, I don't know. What do I know?
Let's talk about it in the morning after we get some rest.
In a discussion, this is called an impasse. We're learning nothing new, and nothing new is being said or done. The points have been made clear, and does everyone understand them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The time for growth is in our next actions. So let's take them with care.
Glarus is gonna walk over. Is there like that image has what looks like a body of water?
No, it doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't exist.
Okay.
My God, you guys are so stuck on this. Yeah.
Really
because
go
water is relaxing, Tristan.
I'm sorry. Oh my God.
You're a god. You could have put water there.
Is just gonna walk away from the group and kind of go sit down and pull out, pull something out and just start staring at it at a distance. Just to relax, just to calm down, get ready for this long rest.
Before Cal, everyone, what is our next move?
We need to disenchant this tether, retrieve the shard, and look for the next one. There are 4 in total, with 1 missing. That leaves 3, obviously.
Do we a way to unravel the mystery of how to unravel, or what choice? Or do we go hunting for the next artifact? I want to make sure we're on the same page. Or do we split up and divvy up responsibilities? What is it we do next?
We are weaker individually, but we can act as a team individually. I don't believe we should take splitting up as safety or efficient in a place like this, where any one of us can be cornered alone and trapped into deals. It's better that we move forward together, or at least within proximity. Does that seem correct?
We almost died 6v1. Yeah. I don't want to leave you guys.
Good point.
We did.
All the options on the table. What? So which? We just leave this artifact here. Gather everything. Or
I
do
didn't even
we-
really hear. What does this thing do? Does this thing get us, like, does this get us a mirror shard? Like, does it disenchant? What? We brought this all this way. What happened?
Okay, Boris is speaking about bringing the shard to this place, right? Or are you speaking about the log?
I was pointing at the log.
I figured you
Yeah,
were
I'm
pointing at the
talking
log.
about
Sorry.
like, do we figure this out, or we know that this is probably a piece, or it leads to a piece? Like, do we keep hunting, or do we get this first? I know what I want to do, but Orist is asking the group.
As far as the log is concerned, according to Lady Lanacera, all we must do is disenchant it, or worst case scenario, strike it until it dissolves, which could have some ill effect, but nothing that we couldn't survive, according to her. In which case, this log is hardly an issue past whenever we can rest. At which point, with hope, this tether will break and we'll be able to receive our first shard. I don't know what would be safest at that point. There is the matter of the grave tender and revisiting that.
Orist is just gonna look around.
We're broken and tired from the day, physically and mentally drained. Perhaps a rest first, and then we can speak on the morrow. Chance to cool down, to recuperate, and speak again as a team.
All right. Oh.
So Caleros mentioned that he stepped away from the group for a while. Kind of pulled something out to look at it, kind of on his own. Speaking of the cart in question, it is here with you now. Is there
What's
anything
that?
else
An
anyone wants
anti-Fae
to...
bazooka? No way. Horace.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do before the long rest?
I think Corin's just kind of like laying in the grass, just kind of living in the moment.
I'm gonna cook some treats before I go to bed.
Are you going to create a fire? Is this something that needs a fire to work?
I'm intrigued, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Burn down the whole circle. We've lost our safe house.
So something you do notice if you're looking for something to start a fire, is that all of the greenery here is green. Green. Like the trees look like they have just begun taking off. And you know, from living outdoors, you know, with access to a forest, and what that means is that green wood is exceedingly hard to burn. It's very hard to make it catch. So you could commit some time to trying to get it going, but you know that might cost you a little bit of your rest.
Right,
because it will take a long time.
Go get some firewood out there.
Yeah, by yourself, alone.
After we just talked about not being
With
by
Melvin.
yourself and alone. Yeah, Melvin can get you firewood.
Yeah, I bet he's got a bunch.
Just tell him you'll give him some embroidery.
Oh, actually, I have no firewood.
Oh my goodness, I thought you'd never talk to me again. Well, welcome here. Here's some kindling. I got some pine cones. They smell really nice when you burn them.
Oris is going to remove one of the panels of the cart.
Okay.
And begin cutting that up, snapping it up to burn it in a safe area. And from my cart supplies, I will spend an hour cooking from my now broken cart.
Okay.
Hmm.
Roll me a percentile dice.
Don't worry if the fire gets out of control. We'll go get water from the river.
The river. The friends we made along the way.
Oh,
The river.
79.
The river's us.
79. Okay, you're fine.
We're the river.
Listen,
I want
seven
you-
people pissing on it should put it out, right?
Easy.
I want
I'll turn
I
into
want
a
you to
bear.
mark
Piss in the Feywild.
somewhere, either on a sheet or on a paper that you have your notes on, that your cart is currently at -1 integrity.
Got it?
Oh my god.
It looks like it's holding up still. So the board that you pulled, I'm imagining, is like one of the middle panels on the side. So you got one of those out. So really, unless there's something loose that's big enough to kind of fall out, it's still fine. It's just got a hole in it.
Oris doesn't expect to need the cart for much longer.
We went through all of that.
He gives it a peer pressure real quick.
He's gonna kill the cart.
Deandra,
You don't know what-
Deandra
you don't
is
know
like
what's in that
chewing
cart.
on the inside of her cheek, and I'm breaking his fucking cart that we just worked so hard to get.
It's not broken.
There could be a
piece
+3
off of
longsword
it.
in there. We don't know that.
Oh, right, the Fae. I forgot about the Fae cannon. Or whatever you said it was.
A cannon.
Yeah,
The Fae
famine.
bazooka.
Oh, sorry. The anti-Fae bazooka. My bad.
The
The
fazooka,
fazooka.
if you will.
Yeah.
The bazooka.
What about your bazooka?
Please make that a magic item. I
What
don't
the
care if
fuck
we
is
use
that?
it.
Ow! Holy fuck!
Howard's done this, bitch.
Ow! Oh my god, I'm dying and shit!
If we shape the mirror pieces just right.
We break the
Like
mirror shard.
shrapnel.
We break the mirror shard into smaller shards, and we catch the light of the sun. We reflect it through the village.
Managed to kill one vampire and
Oh,
then it
you
shatters.
reverse the moonbeam back onto the Fae! Oh
Yeah.
my god. Or back onto Oris.
Or
Don't
back
think
onto
I had
the
the
moon.
Ender's feeling on the day.
While she's sleeping, and she's like,
Mirror.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
not how Deandra's feeling of the day. So is a little homicidal. Like what?
So, Oris, what do you think you're making?
with the supplies that are in the cart.
Boiled carrots.
I spent 30 gold on food supplies for a group. I think that after today, it's specifically, I'm doing the treats, and I'm gonna make, I'm gonna just make 3 treats. So I'm actually gonna make, lava cakes.
Oh my god, I would fuck up all
That's
the cake right now.
dude. Whoa.
Something warm.
Hello, Domino's.
Hello, Domino.
Dude, deliver to the Feywild?
I make 3.
Can you deliver to the summer roll?
30
Yeah,
minutes
that's
left?
going to be a
The summer
30
bubble?
minute. That's going to be a $30 delivery charge though for extra.
Oh, hold
player
on, let me
travel.
transfer you to Faye Domino's.
Oh, thank God.
Tell me it's
Hello.
just, what's his name?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hey.
exactly.
All right, so let me get that. That's a large pepperoni with a large Hawaiian. Okay, your total is going to be your true name.
Pineapple on pizza? Atrocious.
Gus commented Dungeon Dash. I think that's so funny.
Dungeon
I feel
Dash.
like it
Dungeon
needs to
Dash
be
is
said.
good.
Dungeon Dash is so good.
I love Dungeon Dash.
That has to be a one shot.
Or a magic item.
Oh my gosh.
Dungeon
oh,
Dash!
Dungeon
Oh my god, the
one
adventuring
shot.
party is literally just delivering food, and it's the entire
Oh
one shot.
my
I
God.
love
It's
that
just trying to
idea.
get this
That is
pie to
really
some
cute.
guy.
Oh my
great.
god, that's the
We can
whole
Write
A
that
group
down.
of like
Write
Are we
that down.
okay?
gold.
Can we stop playing this and play that?
Wow,
Let's scrap
okay, you're
everything.
right. You know what? Throw this in the garbage.
Yeah,
Let me
Tris,
take, let me
hard
get rid of it. Let
pivot.
me take this
Hard
off.
pivot.
Yeah, every good DM takes cues from their players and what their players want. So hard pivot into Dungeon Dash.
It's either that or the moon.
We make it delivery, and it's Imblin waiting for us.
Oh my god, hey! Wow! This is great!
All right, Emblin, if you want your sweet treat, you gotta release everybody in your domain.
And also tip your driver.
Tip my... What? I don't tip!
She wouldn't. Queen of Air and Darkness would not tip.
You think that bitch is the
Emblem
queen of
is
air and
close.
darkness?
I got a tip for you.
This is just some random bitch.
Who knows, man?
Who knows, man?
So you said 3 lava cakes? That's it?
That is all I can make is 3 for these that actually give temporary hit points.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, you make these little lava cakes. Who are you giving them to?
Himself.
Gonna eat all of them.
I've earned this after a long day. It's just emotional eating in this
Cry.
card. Just chocolate everywhere. Powdered sugar.
Wakes up with a chocolatey handprint on his face.
He fell asleep on a lava cake. Just stuck.
I think big choice.
It is indeed one with many implications after the conversations you guys just had.
You will see Bradford take out his own pastry and begin eating it.
Finally.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't have any cups in his mess kit, so he's probably taking a bowl and pouring himself coffee, drinking from that.
Sprockets are
Or is
Dipping the
gonna
pastry
go
in the coffee.
over
Yeah.
To
Hell yeah.
Over to who?
Ricket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I'm out cold.
Ricket.
I'm sleeping already.
I'm sleeping.
Just stuff it in there. Just crack it up and let it drip.
You were cooking
Valid,
for like
honestly.
5 minutes.
In between
Yeah, I'm already
snores.
asleep.
Good to know. Well, that's perfect. He's going to leave all 3 next to you.
Oh my god.
Ah, you're his
That's really
favorite.
good.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Dogs can't eat chocolate.
Hold
Be
on.
Just
careful with
seduce
that.
Ricket.
Hold on. What? I need Etch's survival modifier, please.
There we go.
It doesn't really give those. So just his proficiency.
Okay, so that would be his wisdom.
Wisdom.
What's his wisdom?
So wisdom's +2.
+2. Okay. Okay. What's his dex bonus?
+1. Int is -1 if that helps, because that's gonna help this for sure.
Tell me Dice tells a story. I'm ready for this.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oris, you leave these cakes on a little, folded blanket, like a little picnic blanket, right next to Rickett. And, Rickett's sleeping, and you nod to yourself, and what do you do after, Oris? Where do you go?
Oris goes and sees that that no one's leaving and is bedding down. No one's going to try to leave or do anything or need help with anything. Other than that, I think before he would go to bed, he would check in on Lana Sarah. Other than that, he's pretty fucked up, so he's already pushing limits by doing all of this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you walk away, and Rickett, you are sleeping.
If it helps before you go, well, hold on, just before you describe it, don't forget that Etch is curled like in a C, and I'm kind of leaning on him asleep, kind of like, okay.
Mm-hmm. You sure are. You, Sprock, you're sleeping, and you get to you're at that point where you're already in a pretty deep sleep. You're pretty tired. It's been a while since you've had a decent sleep. And being here in the bomb, it's so warm and comfortable, it was just really easy to knock right out. However, you are awoken by Etch, who has rolled completely over from the sea and is now on top of your entire head. And you just hear as this big dragon head grabs one of the lava cakes and begins eating it. So he's on top of you. He's got a claw on your gut, like a cat walking over you as you're trying to sleep. And he has one of the lava cakes in his mouth and he is eating it. Crumbs are falling out over your body as he's over you. You don't know what he's eating.
Hey, get out! What is that?
My dog actually barking like it's actually it.
Hey!
And I'll try to push him away, but I've also in real life pushed big old dogs away, and they're eating, right? And it's not violent. It's just they're dead.
They're trying to eat.
Yeah, they're just crying or whatever. So
your life depends on it now. Yeah.
If you want me to do a roll, acrobatic, something, dex, whatever, but I'm gonna push him away, assuming he's probably already eaten one, and hope that there's.
He's definitely got one consumed, mostly, aside from the crumbs that are falling out all over you. Yeah, roll
I don't
me.
even know what it is either. So
roll me. Roll me an athletics or. Yeah, just athletics.
16.
Etch rolled a 19.
Nice.
He rolled a natural 1 on his stealth, so that's why he just woke up and started going ham. And he rolled a 19 on his strength check. You try to push him away, and as you do, another one of the cakes gets vacuumed into his mouth and starts getting chewed up.
You can't eat that! Dragons can't eat chocolate! No! Stop!
And
I'll try to just dive and grab the last one.
For the last one, you grab it and take it in your hands, and Etch finally kind of like gets like off of you and kind of like goes over and like turns around and like coils his little tail like protectively, and he's just like eating the leftover of this lava cake that he has there and just like hiding it. And if you were to come over, like he would kind of go like growl, like he's not gonna bite you. It's more like a territorial thing, you know, something that you would just be like, shut up, you know, like if you wanted to get in there at all, you know, he wouldn't bite you, but he's still like, like trying to swallow this cake.
I have no idea where this cake came from, so I'm gonna look around. Who's just closest to me?
I'm gonna say this happened after Oris walked away for like maybe a minute, because it just took a second for Etch to wake up and smell it. So let's see. So it wouldn't be Caleros and it wouldn't be Oris. So let's just do a D3 roll here. Does anybody else think they wandered away for Corin, Deandra, or Brasfer? Or are they still kind of in the middle of the bomb?
He's probably found a comfortable spot near the middle of the bomb. And since he needs a lot less time than everyone else, he's just patiently sitting, drinking, eating, just watching stuff that's going on. Probably this.
Then
Corin
would lock eyes.
laid out her blanket, and it just has like a stick of incense lit, and it's just like kind of like
God,
making little trails of smoke in the air.
It's a
If
Nash
Brasper
on.
was looking around and saw this, I would lock eyes at one moment, kind of look down, get the handkerchief, whatever, walk it over and be like, I think this is yours. I'm sorry. Hand it to Brasper and just walk back.
Does it have the cake on it still?
Yeah, one of them. The last one I would have like.
He hands you this
done.
one lava cake.
Yeah, one lava cake. Like, I don't know where this. I think it's yours.
Oh, no. I believe Oris laid this out for you specifically.
Oh no, I'm full.
We got our. Nope. And I just hand it to you, and I'm gone. Like I'm gonna toss it at you, kind of thing at this point.
He already ate his pastry.
All right.
As I walk back, you just hear me mumbling like, God damn it, Etch, what are you doing? What was that?
Etch with like chocolate smeared all over his little dragon mouth. Just like he's done eating at this point, so he's sitting there and he's kind of like this long, like lizard-like tongue is just like licking his paw, kind of looks at you. What? He left it there. I was really hungry.
Oh, Oris? You said it was Oris.
Oh, I don't know. I just woke up and they were there.
Oh. Can you eat chocolate? I'm not sure about that. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I did. I ate it.
Oh, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying I got like animal parts in here still or whatever in my bag if you need it. Whatever. Okay. You good?
Oh yeah, those were really good.
Okay. Smells it. Thanks, bud.
Some would even say a temporary hit point's good.
Yep.
Is it 10?
I think it's your proficiency bonus.
3 per treat.
Okay, so let's
No.
write a note. Etch has 6 temp HP.
Yes.
Well, he would have 3, and temp HP
doesn't
doesn't
stack?
stack, so he would have 3.
That's
and then
true.
you take a long rest,
That's
and they
true.
disappear.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so true. Okay, yep. This fucking dragon.
Sorry, guys.
You just all of you hear that out of the blue like a minute and a half later. And this time I'll
Or spent
take
an hour doing that.
Yeah. Etch and I
You
are gonna
broke
go
your cart for
shoo
that.
off into a corner. Sleeping like a bush this time.
Well, we'll put them in a little tray and then like put it up in the tree or something next time.
Do one with a little like rope trap and
I'm just like sitting there like you put it
With the
next to
rope
the dog. Like
Yeah. Yep.
He rolled like a 15 on his survival to be like food. Okay, anything else before the long... Oh, you wanted to talk to everybody else. Was there anyone that... Oris, you were I know you said Lana Sarah, but you were going to ask other people if they needed help. Was there anybody else that you wanted to touch in on specifically, or?
Well, if Rin is waving incense around, and
Not like
Andrew's
this.
gonna
She
bite
just
my
kind of
head
got
off.
it like just making like little,
Okay.
She's
like
dancing.
circles with the
Good.
smoke.
Rocket's
No,
asleep.
she's just kind of like
She's in the color guide.
laying on. She's like laying on her back, just kind of like absent-mindedly, like waving it around.
If no one is actively needing anything, as in like they don't. Nah, no, I think regardless, Boris is gonna just pass the fuck out. Like, he looks fucked up. So
Okay.
I think he pushed himself already, and he's done.
So the idea kind of comes to him maybe to like speak with Lana Sarah, but then your mind kind of gets that like fuzziness over the front, you know? Focusing on a thought becomes a little bit difficult. And you think, maybe I'll just sit down for a minute. And you sit down and then you're out. After cooking and everything, it's just
Done.
okay. Everybody can mark a long rest on their sheet.
Yay. Yay.
First long rest.
Mhm.
Yay.
Session 8.
We've
Oh,
done
spell
one
slots.
day.
I've missed you.
One day, 8 sessions.
Can't
Hey,
wait
if you
to
think
waste
about
all
it-
of these.
4 times 8.
40 hit
1632.
points.
If you really think about it, though.
If you really think about it.
If you really think about it, though. Okay. You guys wake up in the morning. Not that you can really tell exactly what time it is. It's it's always the same within the bomb. But for what it's worth, I think there's a bit of clarity that comes in the morning. You guys have had time to rest. You're not feeling as sore. And the bomb has more or less kind of in that magical long rest kind of way, kind of healed your wounds a little bit. So you feel physically also a lot better. Everybody did sleep, right? There wasn't anybody who didn't sleep, right?
Can't sleep.
I would be so
I made
fucked.
sure to put out my incense before I went to sleep.
It's okay if you wouldn't have done it. Lana Sarah would have done it.
Just Lana Sarah sitting there on the chair as the whole grove's burning, and she's just like, "This is fine."
This is
I'm
fine.
fine.
She puts on her Firewatch hat and comes over with a giant bucket of dirt. Just goes.
Only you can
Only
prevent
you can
forest
prevent
fires.
Oh my
Her
God.
voice isn't high pitched. She's got a low voice. Thank you.
I'm not a girl.
Oh.
Do your best low voice, Chris, please.
Wait,
Just
what?
low voice, Chris.
Knock them balls up, boy.
God.
Nut
There's
up.
trees here?
Yeah.
Cool. I think in the morning, I think Deandra's just taking some hits on some trees like she normally does, as is her morning routine based on the question that she was asked for one of her character warm-ups.
Development.
Development. Ah! Yes! She doesn't,
Ah.
she doesn't have anybody to spar with, so it's just a tree for her.
Yeah, Brass will spar with you.
You
Yeah.
you pick a tree
You are
that
doing
is
good,
kind
Miss
of like
Deandra. Well hit.
He's got the little gloves.
I believe you're supposed to hit the gloves, but it was well shot.
That is
No,
what we
let's be
call
real.
a face hit.
He doesn't have.
I'm just imagining Brasper like put in the mid here, and he gets hit with enough force that it just
Oh,
smashes
hit
into his
his
own
face!
face.
Oh my god. You go up to a tree and kind of like get into a stance for a minute, take a breath, and strike it. roll me just a fun strength check, just straight
God.
strength, and roll with advantage because I'm sure you have a good strength. So,
Because it's a tree.
and it's a tree.
It is a
Bigger
green
Angies.
tree, however, so it's very strong.
It is very strong. It is not cracky. It is wibbly. It has that resilience.
Doesn't
We're
matter.
practicing for the log.
I'm stronger. Just strength check?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Very good. You strike this tree, and you feel its entire form kind of almost as if it were like made out of really hard rubber, kind of like a shockwave goes through it, right? And like wibbles it. And you hear, ah, ah, and out of the tree tumbles Lana Sarah, and she just kind of like plops onto your shoulder.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh, goodness.
I thought you were in a different tree.
Good morning. Oh, she kind of like stands up on your shoulder, kind of draws back her shoulders, kind of. Sorry, pardon me.
No, I hit your tree.
No, it's quite fine.
Usually I hit trees and there's like squirrels in there. And they just hang on, so.
I guess I need to learn to hang on.
No, I don't think I won't. Do you always sleep in this tree? Does it rotate? Do I need to know? Should I call up?
Yes,
before?
usually, I mean, I just usually find whichever one looks the most comfortable in the moment.
So like look around at all the other trees.
Would you put me down?
Oh. Sure.
She steps onto your hand very daintily.
She'll just lower her to the ground.
And good morning to you, Miss Deandra. And kind of like, just into the grass.
I'm gonna go to a different tree, and I'm gonna hit a different tree. I feel bad. I feel like I tainted this tree. I'm gonna go over there. That one.
You can pick another tree and nothing falls out of it.
I'm gonna inspect the tree now.
An emblem falls out of it.
For any other fucking creatures.
Oh, holy shit! I was sleeping in that fucking tree, bitch!
Oh, fuck. Bazooka!
Just hello over her face.
Touch it now.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing in this tree that you can tell.
Cool.
Sarah just she looks very much like a plant, so it's easy to it's easy to
miss. Call on in the morning. Get a little shaky. Hello. Crazy. Yeah, I'll go on to work on this tree instead of the other one.
Okay.
At some point, Sprocket would wander over and either be sitting nearby or stump a rock or something and just watching her swing the sword.
Yeah.
Keep creeping closer, like every couple of swings.
Creeping closer.
I think Corin would have just kind of like come up to the tree and just like sat down on the grass and like hiked up her pants to like the knee level, and then is just gonna pull out her rolling pin that she has and just start rolling it down her shins.
You're on the tree. You're by the tree that I'm hitting.
Yeah, just like beside it, just like.
What is happening? She'll look down at you, and then Sprocket, who's just what, like in the grass like this?
Not like hiding. Yeah.
Oh fuck! She saw me go. So I kind of just glance, confused. I would prefer to not hit you, Rin.
Yeah, she's just gonna take the rolling pin and like stick the handle in the dirt and just stand on the other side of the tree and just kick it. And then wait for Deandra to hit it.
This is weird. She's gonna, she'll hit the tree again.
Yeah.
She'll do 2 hits.
Oh shit! I'll do 2 kicks. Fuck you. You know what?
I've got an audience now.
2 hits and a bonus action for a third one.
I turn into a fucking bear, and I know. I start
Sprocket, you're
at the
sitting
tree.
there.
We
You're
need to
sitting
take a
there
short
watching,
rest.
And Etch is like there with you and kind of like lowered down into the ground. Is the tree evil? Should we be attacking the tree?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to like check out her sword, but it's not even making a mark in the tree. It's probably shoddy workmanship. That thing sucks.
Must be a magic tree. A magic evil tree.
I don't know. Did you see that guy's or that lady's calves though? Holy shit.
And Etch kind of like gets down and then runs around Deandra and Corin and bites the bottom of the tree.
What is happening right now? I need to pick a new tree.
This lizard-like mouth kind of like opening up with the teeth, trying to like fit around the edge of the tree, and then kind of like coming away with all these little like shavings of green in his mouth and kind of going and then like looking at both of you, like, because you stopped.
What?
Looks over at Sprocket. The tree isn't evil? You guys just hear like, yeah, dragon gibberish.
Doing great, buddy.
Okay. He keeps biting it.
Gibberish.
He tries to do like a alligator like death roll. Like just floundering around. Yeah.
Poor guy.
Pulls a muscle in his neck.
And there goes his temporary hit points.
Oh no, those were gone after the long rest.
I think like because like Deandra and Corin are on like opposite sides of the tree, right? I think Corin's just gonna like poke her head around the corner. Side trees don't have corners.
Minecraft trees do.
Is this Minecraft? Is
This
Evelyn
summer
just a
court is
witch throwing potions at us? Yeah, Corin's just gonna like poke her head around the tree and just be like, "Well, we're a team. We might as well have a morning routine together."
Okay. But usually my morning routine is with someone else. Is all you do kicking, or you punch?
Holds up her, or, like reaches in, holds up her dagger and her hand crossbow. I mean, I can, but my hands are usually occupied.
I'm not much of a kicker. And she'll put her sword. Jesus! Words are hard today at 8 p.m. She'll put her sword away and kind of step around the tree where the corner her head was poking at, and just kind of get into a little bit of a sparring, fighting stance.
Yep. Corin will square up.
Square up! Square up! Just don't kick me in the face, please. I've had my tooth go up into my lip, and that sucked.
Don't worry, I wouldn't want to ruin your best feature.
It's not my best feature. I'll swing first.
Do you guys want to make a decision about how this goes narratively, or would you rather roll?
Yeah, do you want to make out now or later?
No, dog.
Punch, punch.
I mean, you're invited, Master. This is an open
for
invitation.
Yeah, Bressel will get in there.
Why I order?
Why I order, Timblin? Yeah, your daddy ain't gonna give you a walloping, so I gotta.
Shucks and pastry.
What's the Australian?
Somebody said why
That's his
I oughta.
alter ego. I can't do an Australian accent.
I feel like I'm an Australian at heart.
Because
also
if you
Alfred.
guys want, you could decide narratively how this fight goes, or we could do some rolls where both of you roll to hit each other's AC, and then narratively we'll decide what happens.
don't care. I'm not really doing damage or making.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna roll damage.
So.
We're not gonna hurt each other. It's just sparring.
Just seeing what we do. I don't know, Chris.
It just depends on if you want the dice to tell or not. I usually prefer the dice to tell, but that's my preference.
Or no dice. That's an option.
No, only when we kill one another do we get the no
Well,
dice
I
option.
thought we were. I thought this.
I did say you could make a choice
Or to the
narratively,
death.
so
To the death right here.
Nope.
I do want to say I don't think Corin's going too much on the offensive. I think she's playing it more defensive, just to kind of see what Deandra has and kind of seeing like what makes her tick.
Oh.
So we're going narrative.
Fun.
Yeah, I guess.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, no, she would. She's not trying to punch you in the face. I think she's seen you fight. She would know that your leg's gonna do damage. So I think she'll try to close the gap and just give a good little jab to the side.
Yeah, I think, like Corin obviously doesn't have her crossbow or her dagger out. But like I feel like she's kind of like, just like deflecting them, and like Deandra gets one good in and she's like, okay, and then just like gets her behind the calf or something, or like the inside of the thigh.
Oh, I hate that.
Just being like, okay.
Okay, bitch.
So you guys have a
I
pretty
can give.
a pretty even kind of match because you guys are just kind of feeling each other out, kind of seeing how the other one fights, kind of.
I think Deandra's mainly using this as I guess she's on the defensive side, so she can't really use this as practice of like dodging kicks, because I don't really have a ton of kickers within the
you got no were
the
rabbits.
order. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we all kind of fight with our hands, so that's what she's used to. So even in watching you fight, she's learning as she goes to start like dodging kicks. There's a learning curve for her because she's not used to kicking.
Do you think Deandra would make that apparent?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think she would take a step. Like, it's not really. She's not in it of like, I'm trying to show Rin what I'm made of or see what Rin is made of. She's really just trying to like hone her craft and also learn. So if Rin does something cool, she's gonna take a step back and ask for you to show it to her again so that she can learn how to dodge it and like see the incomings of the kick. Like this to her is training and learning how to dodge your fucking crazy kicks and shit.
I think like I think if Deandra kind of makes that like apparent, if she like stops and is like, okay, do that again, like Corin would kind of like take that as a like, oh, okay, sort of thing. And she'd probably be like, your best, like if you're gonna block a kick, use two hands, not one, because it's probably just gonna blow through the one. If you can't use your hands, raise your leg to check it, that sort of thing.
Yeah. She'll start picking up tips pretty easily. I think if this goes on long enough and she feels like she's gotten dodging kicks pretty good, she's gonna try to like see how she can incorporate Rin's movements in her fighting. Not necessarily kicking, because I don't think she's really all of that flexible. I think at one point
you want to do calisthenics. Got it.
She tries to do a kick and is like, oh my fuck, like that did not, just my hamstring that just pulled a little too taut, and she did not like that feeling. So I think she's like, okay, I'm not gonna do the kicking much.
And then you get the Corin doing the like the cheerleader thing where like the one leg is like straight up and she like grabs the end of her toes. Yeah. She's like, okay, we're gonna teach you stretches.
Yeah, I'm barely touching my toes at this point. This fucking hurts. How do you do that?
just keep going with it.
But
Go
this
that
is
much further every time.
No, I would rather. I'd rather
And if
bulk
you're,
up so I can punch
and
harder.
if you were anything like my mom, and she's gonna like put her hand on the back of Deandra's like, the base of her back, and just like push her down a little bit further.
She's swiping. That fucking hurt. She did not like that. She's gonna try to swipe at you. Not happy with that. Stop
And
that.
so there's a little bit of a ruckus kind of in the bomb this morning. So everybody else kind of waking up. I know that Sprocket said that he was kind of watching him and Etch eventually stops biting the tree and comes over back to sit with you. But Caleros or Oris or Brasfer, as you guys kind of wake up. I know Brasfer's been awake for a while, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you guys are all doing?
I think Cal would have, once the sparring turned into teaching moments, he would have wandered over and probably sat next to Ricket and continued to watch the teaching moments going on between the two ladies.
God, is Corin gonna have to start teaching yoga every morning?
Deep. The incense is going.
She's got it there for a reason.
I think that Horace would be inspecting the woodlog more, but also anxious to get going. Especially after last night, he feels that time is a luxury. And so you could, if anyone looked over at him, if he's studying, you could see that there's some irritation.
Ooh. Brasfer, you've also been awake for a while, and I need to specify that you have one lava cake still.
No, he doesn't. I was going to say that he was holding it with the thought of originally when it was passed to him because he had just finished his own pastry of just being like, well then, when everybody wakes, I'll have this opportunity to pass this off to someone who might like this then. And then on waking up, I think curiosity might have gotten the best of him as he took maybe like a fork to the edge of it and tried it. Had a little wide eye moment and then just kind of
ate it.
wiping crumbles off of his face.
I was gonna say, what do you mean taking from somebody that might like it? How dare you?
All right, 3 temp HP. Brasfer.
Oh yeah, I put that in a long time ago. I'm learning something about
Long
this
rest,
guy.
temp HP.
I got you guys a lava cake. Then I ate it.
I get the
I got
feeling he has a
hungry.
sweet tooth, so that was really hard for him to stare at until it was gone.
He's just a little baby.
Your stomach makes one grumble, and you're like,
I'll just try a bite. Okay, it's gone.
And
Okay. Before we decide how to go forward, we're gonna take our 5 really quick because I think this is a good place to do it, and then we'll come back and decide how we're gonna proceed. Start.
And she's back.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back. You all die.
So, let's make a decision of what we're doing as you all come together. You've rested. You're feeling a little bit more in your right mind again. As you all kind of, whether or not you gather close or gather with a bit of distance around this log that you have brought back from the Foxskin Inn, Lana Sarah kind of comes over as you are all debating and stands. She doesn't really try to overly insert herself into what's going on, but she does make herself present.
So do we destroy this log, or do we head back to the graveyard with it?
Lady Lonisara, there would be no adverse effect to having done it here.
I cannot say that I understand everything that may or may not happen with the unseelie magic. But from what I could gather, you would just be releasing the seal on the piece in the graveyard. Whether you would rather do that here in safety or closer to the shard itself is up.
By safety, I mean, or for destroying this here.
It should be done as soon as possible, of course.
I would just point out that what happens if we break the seal here and somebody else gets to it before we get there?
Well, there's the matter of then transporting the log to there. What if someone should intercept us en route to the graveyard and take our only means of breaking the seal?
They can try.
Definitely.
And they might almost succeed.
They're strong enough to rob us. They're strong enough to kill us. So if we have it or not, game's over.
We're taking a vote. I would vote that we do it either there or near there, maybe the entrance of the graveyard.
Yes, I think taking it to the graveyard is my vote. Since we're voting.
Any other thoughts on the matter? Looks to Corin. Sprocker gave a soft answer, but I'm kind of looking for a...
Not so much about the log itself, but I don't know. I have an idea for getting back to the grave.
Curious what you could mean.
Well, the big guy kind of like looks to Brass for like Dilgray.
Yeah, Dilgray.
He didn't start doing anything until we dug at the ground, right? So what if we enter the graveyard and then find a grave that's like over far away from the other one and dig there, and then he comes over and we go around?
Do you think they reburied the mirror?
No, but he's probably gonna be stomping around. As soon as we jump in the hole, he's probably gonna come after us.
Didn't we leave him tied up?
He's a pretty big guy.
Have a feeling those tethers would not last for very long, especially for the time that we've taken. And the way that things are connected, I doubt that our actions in the graveyard have escaped the notice of the Archfey. I find it hard to come to a conclusion of what we should do before we arrive, since we do not know if what we left is still there.
So then let's go.
That makes the most sense.
Like, we don't need. Point at Lanasoda. Like, we don't need her. Brasper, you got this. You can.
Yes, the way that it was described to me, I could take care of this. In fact, any of us could, but for the optimal safety, I'd be able to dismantle this.
And if you can't, I hid it.
Good.
Exactly.
Alright.
There was one question, Lady Lannister, about the grass spyglass that you've given us.
Oh, the sight glass, indeed.
Is there a meaning to some of the colors that we've been seeing?
The spyglass specifically focuses on Fey entity and Fey magic. Anything that is illuminated within the glass is touched by the Fey.
Wait, so why is everybody green except for Oris?
And yourself, Deandra.
What?
You don't show any light either. It wasn't pertinent at the time, we had other business.
You looked right at me. That would have been the time to tell me. Okay, Oris and me, apparently.
Forgive me. Long ago, when elves were birthed, they were born within the plane of the Feywild. As elves, and she motions to you, Brasfer, and half-elf descendant to Caleros and Corin, you are inherently slightly Fey. The same with goblins. Kind of motions to Sprocket. All of you have a bit of Fey blood running in you, but orcs were not the same, nor humans, nor halflings. You're simply cut of a different plane of cloth. That is all.
I look at Deandra. Twins.
I look at Cal. Cousins.
The most different looking people. So funny to me.
I know that Pine laughed, but Oris wants to know if Deandra laughs. He's trying to ease a little bit of tension.
Oh god.
Insight check. The slightest smile.
Do it. Insight check.
just a brow.
She wants to fucking kill you.
Deandra, that means you have to roll either a persuasion or a deception, but don't tell me which.
Yeah. Okay.
If any time a character rolls an insight against you, you gotta roll either a persuasion or a deception.
Well, joke's on you. I have a -1 to both, bitch. Because I'm not a charismatic person, as we have seen.
Charismatic in her own way.
Okay. Nah, not at all. What'd you roll? Huh?
14.
Cool. Deandra, you see that Deandra, she looks at you and, she'll just kind of, she'll roll her eyes as she looks back at the Fae, and you see in her head tilts up, and when she looks, that the corner of her mouth raises. She kind of just...
little bit.
You know, like that, like an exhale from the nose type. Very small, but with your 14 and my 6, you can hear it and see the tiniest little side smile.
Grass.
A simple yet eloquent answer.
Cousins, family, twin, sister. Great.
Looks over at Brasfer. Uncle.
We may dissect this at another time, as our current objective is pressing.
I love I love Brasper so much. This is what we would call an impasse. He's so fucking funny. Dude. Oh, I love him so much.
Breaks out the portable whiteboard, has the extending stick, points
like a
to the
walking
word.
dictionary.
Yep.
Yes. See here. This is a lose-lose situation, so ideally...
Assumes he doesn't know, but
As you
also
can
doesn't
see
ask.
here, there is a graph. On this side, we have fuck around, and on the bottom, we have find out. So the more that we fuck around, the more we will find out.
I have a little laser pointer.
Oh. Okay.
Edge goes fucking crazy.
We go.
Okay.
Yes, we go.
All right. You go to leave the bomb, and once again, Mona Sarah, good luck, adventurers. Be safe. Be well. And may the warmth of the sun guide your path. I stumbled on my words. That was not her. That was me. I was going to say warm your back, and then I started saying guide, and then it was going to be guide your back, and that was wrong. So I deviated last minute and said path instead. Very proud
Were you
of myself.
responding to?
Anyways,
Inner monologue. We don't hear
that
any
was a
of
lot.
Yeah, that was a lot of
The
unprompted.
Anyways.
The silence immediately got to Triz. I didn't even know.
As
All
it does.
right,
As
we
it does.
go.
You guys step out of the bomb.
Guide your back.
Guys, I don't want you to judge me.
Oh, also as part of Corin's morning routine, she would have applied her perfume.
Oh my god.
Hey! Now you guys know!
What does it smell like?
Sage, lavender, or
I
rosemary.
was fighting with you. I'm not gonna sniff your neck. I could.
What,
I was.
would have perfumed after this fighting?
Okay.
You want some?
What does it smell like? Don't fucking spray it in
Right in the eyes.
God. I wanted to know before. It's in my eye.
It smells like melon and rose.
Gross. For me, not for you. You
we
smell,
know this.
You smell
No,
lovely.
it's fine.
No,
it's cool.
I choose more, woodsy scents. I'm in the woods a lot, so
Yeah, no, it's cool. I get it.
No, I just in terms of hunting, if I smell like roses and the other scent that I definitely know, people would
Who's
smell
holding
me.
the log?
Gonna
I'm
like
holding the
Who's got the log?
It's definitely me.
gonna do the thing that that Corin thinks Deandra will understand and just hit her kind of in the sternum with the back of her hand, lightly, not bam, but just lightly, and just be like, just messing with you. Fine.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for that.
We'll go find some for you after this.
I'm okay.
We'll go shopping.
As you guys pass through the gate back into the Fairwind domain, you do go by the tent of your good friend Mevin.
Yay.
He is, and just in case there's anybody in chat that didn't see what Mevin looks like,
Melvin, use his true name, please.
it's Mevin.
He didn't
but
give his true name.
No, it's Melvin.
We
Mevin-
know it, but he didn't give it
Mevin-
to us, so
Yeah,
we have no
Melvin is
power.
his stage name. Melvin is his true name.
he's
How does it not make it bigger?
he's
There we
huge.
go. Got it.
Yeah, ladies be like.
He's 12 feet tall.
Look at that pipe.
The other night, it was dark and you didn't see him, but now he's kind of sitting his little cloaked figure, kind of slumped, and it looks kind of comical because he's just a big robe, essentially. Kind of slumped over this too small table. And he's got that big pipe in his really big dark hand. And as you guys kind of go by, he just does the the little side picture there and is just like, like just waves at you. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you're still alive and all of that. And all of that.
And all of that. And all of that.
He's got it. He's got it, yeah. He inserts the pipe into the black chasm of the robe, and as he inhales, smoke just is like expelled through like every orifice of this cape.
I like to think of him having orifices.
Well, there's holes in the robe.
So cute. I just love him so much.
Just a reminder, in case you forgot, I do sell items. Trade, I suppose, is more of the word, but I do that. That is a service that I offer. I won't take your name, though. I promise.
You made a promise.
Cross my heart and hope to get hurt really badly.
Man, he's really hoping. Huh?
I'm a masochist. Hit me.
What falls out of his coat?
An entire year's worth of kindling out of the.
It's alright, I just figure you guys have trust issues a little bit. It looked like you had a bad day yesterday, so I didn't really want to bother you.
What if he's got like one of the mirror shards? Yeah, we don't know.
Oh, no, I don't have one of those. I don't want to get your hopes up.
No, well, at least he's honest.
Yeah.
Is he? I feel like if he did have one of the mirror shards, he would say that he didn't have one of the mirror shards.
It's difficult to.
Oh, that would be tricky.
Pleasant.
That would be tricky. Yes. Oh.
Goodbye,
I imagine
Nevin.
that we're like walking as we're conversing with him, and like we get to a point and we're like, okay.
I'm gonna ask him. Who's your? Why would you set up shop here? Who's your customer?
Adventurers like you. Those who delve in fate. Those who take great chances against great evil.
See, he seems okay.
It seems to bulk our purpose here quite a lot.
Pray on it.
I just let myself in, really.
Let's keep going. No more derailments, right? No derailments.
Oh, yes,
You are the
sorry.
last
By
one
all
behind.
means.
We're already going.
Oh, and then, yeah, Oris will turn around. Oh, buttered biscuits.
Dave, when you're Oris, I need you to raise your desk so that like only this part of your face is showing as you're running.
There it is.
Alright, perfect. Now run. Yeah, perfect.
This is perfect.
Oh, goodbye. Good luck. If you need anything else, you know, I'm here.
That'll kill me.
Always here. I'll be here until, you know, the void swallows us up, or maybe if you die, then I don't have any reason to be here anymore, so... Yeah, see ya!
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You guys are like, we like him. We will not interact
Ignores
with him.
I love
I love him. Deandra does not. Let's be so
Oris
real.
wants to so bad. Actually, Oris has zero interest. David wants to so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my anti-fey Glock.
I could maybe have one of those. Perhaps.
I sell ammunition for bazookas.
Do you have one?
Oh, that's the price of trading with Mevin,
Yeah.
is that you get his voice.
You don't know the price of trading with
Oh,
Mevin because
no.
you haven't ever asked.
We're all stuck like that. The rest of the campaign.
Okay, so
that
you
would be
get a
so
Vorpal
fun, man.
Blade, but you have to talk like Mevin for the rest of the game.
Done. Easy.
Can't be worse
Yeah.
than this.
I mean,
Reese, have you regretted your choice for Sprocket's voice yet?
And who set that system up?
It's like I was like, oh yeah, 4 to 6 episodes or whatever sessions. Like,
26 later.
all right.
Eh.
He's got one of
There are
those,
dogs in this
buzzer
fucking
things
graveyard.
to his neck.
Yeah,
There's
set the
dogs.
dogs off with the noise.
Wow.
Speaking of dogs, where's Dolger?
Was there a specific way that you guys were entering the graveyard? Were you doing anything specific, or are you going back to where the mirror shard is? If you want to do some derailment, now is the time.
Are we
Go
going
back to Mevin's.
are we
Tell
going
him the log.
sneaky, or
I'm going towards the grave.
oh, you're headed right in there.
Okay, you guys kind of pause. Oris kind of just keeps going.
Grab
Well,
the
he
back
was
of Lawrence's
behind, so
shirt.
he catches up.
Go into that brown office in the ground.
Wait, do we see what's his name? Right.
Yeah,
Dolgren?
I want
Or
to sniff
Dolgren?
him out. In any other
'Kay.
sense,
Make a perception check.
I'm sniffing.
Anybody who wants to make a perception check may.
24.
That's a bit
Oh,
funny.
dick. That's
I
crazy.
mean, genuinely no reason
Yeah.
not to.
15.
15. 9.
Yeah, I'm rolling a lot of 7s, but I'm sniffing,
Oh.
so I have advantage, which is nice.
That's the second 4 I'm rolling. That's 2 for 2.
Tit
It's awesome.
for tat.
That's 8.
18.
Did
Okay.
better than Brasfer.
Sprock, were you rolling or no?
I was bringing up the rear so I wouldn't see.
Okay. So, 15 and up, so I think that's Deandra and Cal.
Oris with an 18.
Oris as well. Okay, awesome. Deandra, you kind of like lean down, on your knee, and you kind of take a sniff. You close your eyes, kind of focus on his smell. You do smell him still, and it's not like the smell of something that has left. You do smell him in the area. Oris and Cal, you guys kind of stop and look around, and it's not that you see anything, but you hear a weird wind passing through the trees. It almost sounds like it's rising and like juddering and then dropping again. And you kind of think to yourself, like, that doesn't sound like wind. In fact, it is more of a there's it sounds like a crying. It's very distant.
Oh, poor buddy.
I can hear somebody sobbing a distance away. I don't see Dolgren though.
He's still here. I can smell him. Could be him.
Maybe it is him crying.
Do I smell anybody else?
No, not really.
I don't smell anybody
Can you
else.
smell the direction he's in?
I'll say that you probably smell him up towards the path leading back up towards the grave.
I mean,
in that direction.
Around where we left him.
But the same direction I hear the sobbing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he looked in the grave?
Oh, fuck.
Great points. Oh.
Yikes, that's bad. Okay, so maybe if he's distracted enough, then we can just get in there, get the shit, and leave.
With that, there was something more that we could do, but with the domain in the state that it is, I'm afraid there isn't.
Yeah. Maybe
So,
best case scenario that he's distracted.
let me know when I should break the seal.
He may come out of the trance, maybe, when it's... I don't fucking know. I don't know how this shit works. Let's just go do it.
Should we dispel it now? I don't know how magic works.
And then still try to do the whole destruction with unearthing another grave.
Maybe we don't even need to.
Yeah, I mean, one of us could... Is anybody fast and silent? Get in, get out.
I'm fast, but I can be kind of silent. Probably not as silent as Cal, though.
Pretty good. I've been hiding in the forest for years.
I hid from a dragon once.
I tried, and they found
Yeah,
me.
it
So I guess
was pretty crazy.
Wait, remind me to ask about that later, because that sounds
Okay.
pretty interesting.
Historically, they have very good sight.
He couldn't hide from me. I would see her. She wouldn't hide from me.
Your dog is
says
growling.
she'd find you.
Just go over and like scrunch his little face.
Rickett, I don't believe I've ever asked, but does he understand when we're speaking?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Yeah, who's a good boy?
It's me, I'm a good boy.
All you hear was
Yeah.
Curious.
The like forked lizard tongue just like lolls out the side of the jaw. There's like these really nasty looking sharp teeth that are all exposed, but he's just like smiling.
covered in chocolate still.
Yes, chocolate still all over his
chocolate, yeah.
Corin, you pull your hands away and there's like dried chocolate on your fingers.
So, Rickett,
Big risk,
Should we-
assuming that was chocolate.
It was acid. It was acid. It was acid.
No, it was poop. I ate poop earlier.
You get a tenth of a temporary hit point.
Face full of cow pie.
Remind me to ask more about this later.
Hey, sorry,
So, Rickett,
Caleros, what were you saying?
yeah, do you want to, maybe we can both rush up there and quietly and
Yeah,
see what we see?
we're gonna like wait for him to do his thing.
Wait, Nebraska, or
We're gonna just we go, he does it, we did, yeah, same
I think
time.
we should go first just to get an eye on what's there, and then
All right.
report back. Just quick, let's go, and then I'll start
Yep.
silently sprinting.
Okay.
I'm
Make
a
a stealth
following.
check for me, you guys. Are you telling Etch to stay or
Yeah, just take care of these guys. Stay here.
if you're sure, okay.
I'll be right back.
You go to take off and like Etch does that like whine like as you go.
With a little pattern, like I want to follow feet.
17.
25.
Sorry, Sprock, what was yours?
25.
25. Cal?
17.
You can make that check at advantage if you Naruto run over.
Never.
Alright. So you guys are going towards the sound, correct?
Did Brasper do his thing yet?
No.
Did you do your thing?
The second has back and forth a number of times, and we landed on nothing.
No.
Deanna said, no, we wait for us to get close in case it breaks some sort of trance that he's in. And then it's, well, should we go get it? And so now it was like, maybe we should do it. And then you guys ran off. So, like, no, it hasn't.
No.
Yep. Teamwork.
Yeah, let's be a team.
We're such a good team. We're such a good team.
You guys are
we
left
had-
dealing with that conundrum
That's the
as
title of this episode.
Cal and Sprocket kind of get low, move together up through the grass. You guys are kind of bobbing and weaving through the tombstones and the trees, using them as cover and doing a really good job of it. As you begin to get closer to the source of the crying, you're looking up, right? And you're kind of like scanning the horizon, looking for this big hulking figure. And when you get close enough to the grave, you don't really see it until you realize that there's that very subtle lump on the ground, still tied the way that you left him. And his big body is just kind of shuddering. And you see him, like, for a minute, like, go, and, like, try and, like, break the rope, and they just hold. And then he goes back to...
Damn, we did a real good job.
Yeah, my nuts are crazy. You see that?
That poor guy. We left him there all night.
He's not looking at the he's not looking at the grave or anything, right? He's just still in the same spot.
He's kind of faced in that direction, but he's not, like, super close. You guys had him a little bit of a distance away.
Okay.
So you guys are kind of looking at his back, and, like, his legs are tied and his feet are tied, and then there's a tie in between his feet and his legs, as I remember that you guys did. He's kind of hog-tied.
Okay, let's just go back and report.
Okay.
The only thing I want to ask DM, is he behaving similarly to how he was? I remember him being very stoic or like zombie-like, and now he's got a lot of emotion. Would I in any way think that connecting, she said she released people to consciousness, that he might be him nowadays, or?
I think that is the natural leaning of thinking, considering that, like you said, last time you saw him, he was very stoic, he was very quiet, he was very focused on a task, and now there's a lot of emotion and crying, and you haven't really seen any of the rangers showing a lot of emotion, so you can, I would say you could kind of gauge that it's definitely different.
I sense your hesitation there. I too think that maybe he's been released, but we should talk to the team.
Yeah.
Team decisions,
I
right?
mean, he's tied up. Just tell him to get over here.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
We'll come back and relay the info and
Okay.
tell them that we
Come
should
back and what exactly do you tell everyone?
We tied those knots really well, guys. He's still laying there, and he might actually be, all the hocus pocus, not there anymore. Or like it's the real him. I think we should actually go talk to him.
He seems to be sobbing because we left him there tied up overnight for hours upon hours, and
Yeah.
maybe a little sad about it.
Hungry maybe too.
Oh.
Corin's eyes just immediately become like saucers.
He is tied up. We should just go though. There's like nothing.
We didn't see anything else around, right? Like
There's nothing else here. Like, we can just go.
Oh, poor guy.
So head up.
If you guys want to break the thing now or there, I don't think it's gonna matter at this point.
Can I, just to be sure, I would like to look at him through the, glass.
Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna start walking. Like, come on.
I'll walk. Yeah, I'll go.
I look at him through my grass.
Way less stealthy this time.
I'm strolling.
So you all head back over. Are you all still trying to stealth?
I will,
that's your point.
but real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan's gonna show you all her cake that she made yesterday. That we finally
Better
got.
say nice things.
And you better be nice.
Chat,
Be
be
nice.
nice.
Go ahead. She doesn't have
Did a lot of
pants
cake.
on. She's like,
Oh my god!
Does it
Holy
have
shit!
Nice.
Did she do the?
Did she do
all
the
of the
icing?
decorating?
yeah, she did all that. Oh wait, hold on.
Please don't drop that.
Oh my
That's making me so
god!
nervous. Please don't drop that.
Yeah, please do not drop that.
Okay, yeah, you can
no
you can
shit.
go ahead
There's
and
little
if you want.
God, but-
flowers.
Oh my
Get a hand over that,
Oh.
Pulse.
Crazy.
Pulse, get a hand.
Oh,
Please, yeah, let's
Jesus
not-
Christ,
Okay,
Dave, thank you. Wow.
It's so
Fuck.
pretty.
That looks really, really good.
Well
Looks so
done.
good.
That's like pro level cake design.
Yeah, I'd fuck up that cake.
Yeah, it's better than anything
I'd
I'd
fuck up that
do.
cake too. I can't do cake design.
No,
Wow.
I'd fuck that up. Ow.
I'd fuck it
A
way
point
up.
of inspiration
Like,
for Jordan. Yay!
Hey!
Hey, Jordan. MVP of
Never
the
wear
night.
pants.
Sorry for the interruption, but I wanted her to show that off because it was cool.
It is
thought it was
very
gonna be a
cool.
lot
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's awesome.
That was very
glad that
cool. Yeah.
We saw it.
Cake. I'm making
And a
cake.
couple million being one person too. Saw that.
We have 7 people, so depending on how many of you fuckers are in there, which I think all of you watch this, so yeah, about 2 people.
Spence, somebody named Mr. Man, and Solar currently.
Isn't that Zach?
That's
Mr.
Topher.
Man is Topher.
Topher.
Oh,
Mr. Man.
that's you.
Right.
Manarelli.
Right.
Oh.
I just got that.
dropped your last name like that. Like,
Live
be
on
calling you-
Twitch.
Okay,
could've
so
called you man this
who?
whole
had
time.
Mifflin, so-
It sounded like some of you
Oh,
were
man.
not rolling stealth. So who is not rolling stealth?
Not rolling stealth. We've been told.
Sprocket
I'm
that.
isn't
not
rolling stealth.
They told me we didn't need to, so
I
there's.
think Oris is the only one rolling still.
He's
Wait,
ducking
all
behind
All
graves
of us
and shit.
walking and yeah, or it's like
I was told last time. Alchemist didn't know this.
We're just
This is
watching
a very
normal.
decisive group.
Oris doing like rolls behind the graves and like crawling through the grass.
He's army crawling.
All I'm thinking is you guys are definitely
Covered in
forgetting about
moss.
the things that came out of the ground. I don't know if that was
That's
deliberate
true.
or not or
Hey,
anything.
you
so
know what?
I'm on.
Okay, so yeah, here's Dolgra again.
Please.
Ahem.
Thank God.
As you guys kind of come up now, not stealthed, he seems to hear you as you get within about like 15 feet of him, and he kind of like stops and kind of goes.
Corin's just gonna look at him and be like, "Hey, big guy."
He are you coming? Because right now you're looking at his back from where you guys are coming.
Yeah,
up. Are you?
She'll
going
kind of
around?
like grab the like collar, like the wrist collar of Rasper's sleeve and like tug him along with her.
Because
they were the ones
that like
Is he black
Pulled
and
away
gray?
from the log.
Yeah. So so one by one, you come around. He like as you come around, he almost reacts fearfully to you. Like he kind of like scooches like away. And he's like,
Oh no! And she like points to the like arm that we patched up. And she's like, "Remember, we patched you up."
his arms behind his back.
I think he was unconscious at that point.
Deandra, you look through the glass, and whereas before he was like completely shrouded in like this aura of like black and blue, now there's just almost like this little it's like a mark that's just kind of like resting on the shoulder. This very, very small little black bit of energy that kind of like is shifting and roiling like a shadow, like being cast like through the trees. It's not all over him, but there is definitely an influence.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you make me an intelligence check really quick?
Okay.
Just to see if you understand that.
7.
7. Okay. You have no idea what this might mean. You know that there is still a trace of dark magic on him.
Okay.
Yeah, Corin, you're like, like it's okay. And he's like,
No, she's doing the Chris Pratt Jurassic Park. Like, no, it's okay.
Yeah, you hold out your hand, and he's just like, he shies away from you almost like a child.
Yeah. She's just gonna kind of like keep going until like, he can't like shuffle away any further. He can't like shuffle into himself, and she's just gonna like kind of like stroke the side of his face and just be like, "It's okay."
Yeah, he cringes really hard into your touch and then kind of just like allows you to do it and does a big in through his big nose.
She like pulls out a cloth and like dabs at like the corner of his eyes, and she's like, "Yeah, it's okay."
I haven't known Dolgrit too well, but is this kind of within his personality to be acting like this?
You haven't seen this much distress. You haven't really seen this state of him. From what you remember, he was always just very kind of simple is the word that you would really unfortunately use. He would do a task. A lot of times after performing a task, he would try and show anybody who was around that he had performed the task, kind of seeming to like look for some kind of acknowledgement that he had done it, which he seemed to enjoy. His joy or his excitement was a little bit like, it was like almost like a movement would take him. So like if he really liked that he did something, he would kind of take his hand and kind of shake it like that, or he would take his foot and kind of like stomp it on the ground a little bit, kind of like a stimulus trigger response. So most of the time he was very focused on what he was doing, and he was very kind of quiet and to himself. But there was something there. He had emotions. He was just a little not all there.
Probably also hadn't been hogtied overnight previously at any point during your tenure.
Yeah, I think we should untie him, right, guys? Team decision, Deandra, right?
He looks different through the grass, but there is still something on him. I don't know if it's a residual scar or if it has any lasting effect. It seems that right now he is somewhat normal. That could change.
And we have to look at the facts, and the facts are nothing gets fixed until this mirror is fixed and broken. Anything that we do now is going to be temporary, despite conditions. We can let him loose, but after we are on our way to leave.
Okay, well, let's break it. Poor guys. Probably had a rough go.
The sooner the better.
Deandra will set down the log a considerable distance away from everyone and then just gesture to it and look up at Brasfer.
He's looking at Dolgrit, and he's got a very pitiful expression.
Brasfer.
Yes. Yes.
Log.
Of course. He'll kneel down and put his hand on it. And concentrate, and as he was instructed by Lady Lanacera, he'll dispel the magic.
Okay. Are you ritual casting or are you hard casting?
That's a good question.
I don't know if you have that as an ability, so I'm just
I
checking.
cannot ritually cast dispel magic, so I will be casting it at 3rd level.
Okay. You reach out and you find this magic almost as if you're finding a spare thread on a piece of clothing.
Could I see the glass, please?
Sure.
He'll use that as sort of like a magnifying glass for his work.
Yeah, hold it up. And it's almost like you take the magic like you would take a thread that's sticking out of a bit of clothing, kind of like wrapping your finger around it, and you feel that magic really cold and dark on your finger. And then you just pull it, and there's like a snap, like a crackle that you feel. It's not really seen by anybody else, but you definitely feel it as that dark magic meets yours and is neutralized. And as you do it, the sprout, which was so green and full of life, immediately just begins to shrink in on itself and turn black and die. And as that happens, the log itself becomes old and worn, no longer evergreen, brittle, as if it's been sitting out in the sun, cut into firewood for a long time.
We can use this as firewood.
Oh.
And
Here's the cart.
as you do this,
Make a new cart.
there is almost a disturbance in the air that all of you feel, like a wind passing by you, weaving between your feet and leaving.
Hate that. I'm gonna go see if I can grab the mirror. I drop down in now.
Okay. You jump down into the grave.
Yeah.
It's still exactly the way that you left it.
Okay.
With the broken ribs and everything, and you can see the very light shine of the wood underneath, or the mirror piece underneath.
Okay. I'll try and grab it.
Yeah, you reach in.
Yeah? Don't say it like that. Yes?
You touch it with your hands?
Oh, God.
You kind of almost wait for that energy to bounce back at you. And it doesn't. And you lean forward and your fingers brush against the mirror shard. And it is cold. Cold as ice. And you're able to wrap a hand around it. And should you choose, yank it free of the wooden skeleton that binds it.
Yeah?
See ya.
I think it's safe.
You got your second character ready?
Yeah, I got it.
Spell plane shift is cast on you and you're sent away.
Hey guys, I'm going home.
You are floating in space.
You pick it up, and as you look down at it, there's no reflection. It's like staring into a foggy room. There's little shadows of things that make you seem like it's reflecting what's around it. But whatever it's reflecting is not where you are.
Ugh. I don't like that at all.
And as you're looking, a droplet of water lands on top of the mirror. And then another. And another. As it begins to rain. The sky kind of closes up over the top of you, clouds thickening over the top. And what was once a dreary sort of day has turned even drearier. The rain builds up pretty quickly. And you guys hear...
Yeah, Corin, once he kind of like stopped shying away, had like pulled out her journal and was starting to like read stories to him. And then it starts raining and she has to be like, oh crap, and like put it away.
I knew you guys were going to untie him. I think that was the consensus. At what point were we doing that?
Well, Andrew hasn't come out of the hole yet, so.
Okay.
I'm staying here.
Okay, so not yet.
No, yeah. Once it starts raining, she'll she'll get out and flash the mirror piece.
And it's pretty big. You've got to get your like whole hand around it. It would
it's
probably
fine.
actually be more comfortable to like hold it with 2 hands because it's pretty long and it's pretty thick. So
Nice.
you probably either have to hold it like that or like that.
Nice.
They all say.
I got it.
Good.
It's cold as fuck.
Mm.
Let's get this back.
Okay.
Does Dilgrit seem the same?
He seems a little upset that it's raining now. He's like blinking his eyes up at the rain and kind of like like spitting water that's accumulating out of his mouth, and then he keeps like sniffing.
Corin's like, no, look, it's okay.
You can untie him
I'll
now.
take out.
I think we're done.
Yeah, I'll take out a dagger, and after Deandra says that, I'll walk over and start cutting the rope.
As soon as you like cut the rope free, there is like a kind of scary moment where he almost like jumps up, like he pulls his hands forward, and he's got a lot of strength. He's a big guy. Pulls forward and like kind of like rises to half of his height, like onto his knees. But then like he kind of just like sits there, kind of like he's like on his feet, but like crouched down, and he's just rubbing his wrists, and he kind of like turns and like looks at all of you. Bad.
Pick up his shovel and hand it to him.
That's a little rope around your legs there still, and I'll get the rest of the rope off. Sorry for any inconvenience.
He looks down at you, Cal.
Shit.
And he like points a finger at you and then points over in the direction that you know where your wife's grave is.
Oh, yes.
And he finally kind of reaches out and takes the shovel.
Orin points to the piece of cloth that she had tied around the shovel. And like, sniff, smell.
Oh, you hear snot just like going like really thick into his head, and he just goes.
I feel after that. My God, the sinuses would be insane.
Rain. Oh, misfit. And he kind of starts to push himself up, and you see him just kind of begin, like, he kind of like starts walking away and then looks over at you and kind of just stares for a minute and then turns back around. You hear misfit and starts walking down the path towards town.
What the hell is misfit?
Is this normal?
See, he's coming or going the way we came, basically, towards town.
Yeah, he's going back towards town. None of you are familiar with what this means.
Is there a misfit in the town or something?
No, I don't know what. Asking him won't help. He's never really
Maybe he's
been
going to get a
talker.
jacket.
Let's follow him.
Yeah.
Back into town?
Should we
another
drop
lead?
off the shard first?
If there was a trail that was coming from the seal, we can conclude that there may be other seals. And if we can conclude that, then it's possible we can find other trails.
Right.
We're not going to find it here. Closer to town would show us other paths.
Right, I just
We're not close to the
want
ocean,
to secure
though.
the mirror. The shard we have.
Yes.
We should put back. And then, yes, we can investigate.
As long as it's acceptable in that space, then yes.
At this point, Dolgrid is almost out of sight.
Well, happy to see him go. Sorry, bud.
Okay.
Now I'm starting to walk back towards the summer balm.
Okay. As you guys leave the graveyard, there is definitely a very, very tangible shift in the environment as a fog seems to have rolled in across the town to accompany the rain, and your vision is impeded a little bit. Other than that, most things are the same. It is just colder, wetter, and a little bit mistier.
Ew. As we're walking, can I do some... I guess because my vision fucking sucks. Just do some smelling to see what we can... if anyone's around us or following us.
So you're looking for other people around specifically?
Yeah, just as we're walking back.
Okay.
Anyone
So,
lurking in the fog?
as you guys kind of get down out of the graveyard and you're kind of coming out into the open area around the Foxskin Inn, which would eventually lead you back down into the courtyard and the giant tree, roll me a perception check.
Bad time to start writing. Oh my god, I dropped my pen. You fucking dick. Okay. 18.
18.
For
really
sniffing,
good.
specifically.
For sniffing.
Yes.
So, you do notice that because of the rain, a lot of the smells are being kind of dampened and covered by the smell of the earth kind of getting wet and turning up. So you do kind of have to take an extra level to kind of sort through that smell and find the different ones that are kind of embedded in it. You don't feel like there is anything near you right away, but you do definitely smell the presence of rangers. That very familiar smell of like tanned leather and the bowstring, the polished wood. It's definitely a very like leather shop kind of smell that they carry.
Yeah.
It's not, I would say, something that you feel like is like right next to you, but just something that you feel like is present.
Is around. Yeah, I will relay that to the group. There are rangers nearby. Not a current threat, but potentially a future one.
We're watched then.
Always.
How many of you have hoods?
Maybe. I think Presser would have had a traveling cloak, and I don't believe he's put any of his clothes away since before, so he's probably got a hood on.
If any of you have like a traveling cloak, it is displacing a bit of the water, but your legs are definitely getting wet. And for those of you that do not have it, you're getting pretty soaked. It's not a heavy downpour, but it is by no means a light downpour. So in the like 10 or so minutes it took you to get across the graveyard and about the 5 extra it took you to kind of get down the steps and past the inn into town, you are definitely feeling the chill.
Yeah, I don't think I have a cloak.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either, actually.
I'm looking at shit, I'm like, would I have a cloak? Do I have a cloak?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What I really mean is, did any of you purchase a cloak with your money?
Yeah.
You did. Okay. Corin, you're not getting it as bad.
Umbrellas.
I think Deandra's,
one for each med kit.
Deandra's art has a cloak, but I'll say it does not have a hood. It's just a part of the
if you have a cloak item in your inventory.
No. That's why I'm saying it wouldn't have a hood. Like it looks like a cloak in the art, but I'm not gonna claim
Yeah, my
to have a
image
cloak.
does.
My image has a cloak. I don't. I don't fucking buy one. Oops.
Okay. So you guys get down kind of in front of the inn. Did you say you guys were going back to the bomb first?
Yes. That is
Well,
that's where I was headed.
Corn, when Deandra's like, there's rangers watching us, Corn would have been like, do we need to lose them before we go back?
I don't know if they're following. They're just in the area.
Should we go in the inn and then like sneak out the back?
I would not want to run into any replacements.
Okay.
We kind of killed everybody in there, but you know, not really welcome faces in the inn.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Do you disagree?
I just don't want them finding out where our one safe place is.
That's fair. They can't get in though.
That's true. It won't even appear if we are being watched, so
Yeah.
guess
Well,
that's
then
one
we'll
way
know.
of finding out.
Yeah. Keep going then.
You're the one with the shard.
Oh. We're part of a team though, remember?
Yeah, but you're big and scary, so.
You kicked me like 15 times today.
Shh.
Okay.
You wouldn't expect that from somebody cute like me.
I do. You're fierce.
It's kind of like gives her like a, that's not what I wanted to hear kind of face.
Sorry, you are. It's
Probably not sorry.
It's a good thing to be feared, no? Isn't that what you want to be?
Oh, just me.
Are you speaking openly or just to her?
I'm speaking to Rin, but it's not quiet. By any means.
Deandra's quiet voice is like anybody else's outdoors voice.
Everybody whispering in the library. Deandra's just speaking.
Oh.
Tiny woman? Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys go back to the bomb.
Yep.
When you move towards the threshold, you do see the dome appear before you, signaling that it is open, more or less.
Not
I
followed.
should go ahead and let her know that this is our plan before any undue surprises. You'll step in.
What is our plan?
I think he just wants to give her a heads up that we're coming in with the
with
thing.
the mirror. Oh, okay. Let's give him time. Let's stand more outside in the rain. She says as she like hunches her shoulders because she's fucking cold.
Yep.
Rin will pull off her backpack, unclaps her cloak, and just throw it over Deandra.
The cold's kind of settled in already, so
Fine. Pull it back.
I would rather you stay dry.
Are we just letting her kind of hold the pieces for us while we collect them, or what's the plan here?
I think.
To be honest, I don't really want to touch it.
Westford never comes back.
It is cold. It is not helping the rain. Oh.
Brasfur,
Chris just DM'd me and said that I'm dead.
She said you walked into your death?
Brasfur's head
boss
rolls out of
music
the
started
summer
playing. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move me and Zach to a battle map really quick. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't look at the Twitch video.
Brasfur, it is. It's
You
a
have to
kind
get
of crazy difference coming into the bomb, where it is warm and comfortable, versus very cold and wet. And as you kind of pop back in, you see Lana Sarah, who is kind of like, she's got this dandelion, and she's kind of like turning it, and kind of like almost seeming like she's placing it like a piece of furniture
Oh.
That's not right.
We poured it. Oh my god.
Kind of pulls it down a little bit. I suppose so.
Lady Lanacera.
Oh. Back so soon.
Yes, the walk to that shard was not that long. We do have it in tow. Is it safe to bring here?
I should be able to keep it in check here. As
All
long as
pieces.
the magic does not reject mine. She sort of looks at you and gives you a... It's a very, like, gentle smile, but there's a little smile, and she, like, makes to roll up like a fake sleeve. Let's see what we can do.
Understood. I'll inform the others.
I'd already
Rolls her
come in,
petals
little
up.
freezing little goblin. I would have followed him in eventually.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Turn around.
Just walks in.
Yeah. I would have just been, yeah.
Fuck this waiting shit.
I'm going in.
Mhm.
Only Etch was a fire dragon.
Well, should be just a moment.
Yeah, and the relief when you walk in.
Steps past you. Whoop. Excuse me.
Pardon?
It should be okay.
Thank
Come inside.
God. I'm gonna start beelining it to that fucking
Is
entrance.
it raining within the bomb, though, is the question.
The mirror is cold as fuck,
Just-
man.
Tis not.
Oh, I was kind of hoping it was gonna be like that warm summer rain.
Oh,
Yeah. Still drenched.
I'm wet as
But
fuck,
it's
dog.
warm.
Like wringing clothes out, like squeegeeing myself.
Water in the
See-
plants.
As you kind of come in, Lanacera is kind of like spreading her arms out, and as she does, the grass, which is so like thick and plush that you all had rested on before, kind of smooths out and flattens in one area near the middle. And then she takes a little bit of her her little, like, it's almost like a little antenna, like a little flower like stamen kind of thing, kind of pulls it, brings it down, and brings off of her hands this kind of like shimmery powder. And she rubs her hands together and then presses them down against the earth. And as she does, this big bulb kind of begins to come up through the earth and kind of like blossoms into a flower. If you would like to place it here.
I sit it down on the flower because I'm assuming that's what she means.
Yeah.
Cool.
You go to set it down, and a like
No.
these other long, beautiful, colorful stamen come out, like almost like there's multiples of them, so like probably about like 10 or 20, like a big mass of them kind of come out and just very gently like hold onto the shard and keep it resting in place.
Ugh. I got a real life shivy from that. I hated that. So cold. Yeah, hands being free from the shard, Deandra's gonna start like wringing out her braid and smaller braids. And her useless cape, essentially. That's like super thin and weighed down now.
Anybody who kind of keeps their eyes on Lanacera or checks on like what she might be doing, she almost seems like visibly repulsed by this shard. When you bring it in and go to rest it on the plant, she almost like half turns away. And as she kind of like lets her eyes wander up and watch the flower kind of take it, she kind of like, and she just seems very like, ick about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ick factor from it.
Mm.
That's fair, honestly.
Its magic does not feel very hospitable in this space, but It seems it can exist here.
And should we find these other shards and bring them here?
Would be the safest place to keep them. I expected this.
You have, like, glue, or... Oh, what are we doing once we get all 4 of them anyways?
Once you find the pieces, you will also have to find the frame, which I expect the Archfey will keep close.
No fucking wonder why she didn't give a shit about the piece. Jesus.
Yes.
There's a frame. Cool. Yeah, no, of course.
And then there's the legs, the stand.
Right, yeah, stand.
You're adding DLC onto this, aren't you?
This is not worth the $15.
You must find the rope from which to hang the mirror.
And then you have to find the level so that it's even. And you must find the nail and the hammer.
You need
A lot of Sarah would understand this decorating the place.
And the perfect wall to mount it. Oh, Pine's gone for the rest of the session. She's got the gigs.
Sorry.
I think Rin, who's taken off her cloak and is kind of like shaking it to get the water out, will kind of go over beside, I don't know if I've ever said her name out loud. Larisana?
Lanacera?
Lanacera.
You called her Lonnie, I think.
Yeah. That sounds like something I would do. Go over to Lonnie. And just be like, just kind of like, pat her on the top of the head. And just
pat
let
her in. And you're even if you're light, it very visibly like moves her. She kind of looks up at you like a little offended and like puts like a hand like, can I assist you with something?
Just like a pinky.
Can I help you?
I was just gonna say, let us know if it becomes too much, okay?
I appreciate the kind gesture. It is more necessary that we assemble them than think of comfort.
Well, if our home base gets blown up, then that's not good.
Oh, blown up, can you imagine?
Should any kind of magic rear its head, you can expect mine will be waiting in reply. This I can give you.
Badass.
This tiny little flower.
Corin's just gonna kind of like, sorry for ever doubting you.
I am not saying that I would be able to single-handedly thwart whatever might happen, but I could at least get a pause.
Just let us know if you start feeling funny. Part of the team.
That is part of the... Part of the team. Most teams have a name, don't they?
Oh god, I knew this was gonna
I suggest we leave.
Oh no.
I'll think on that. I don't have much else to do.
Names are a touchy subject in these dire times.
The Paddle Rangers.
Oh my god.
The
We
what?
named us and then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Where did you
6,
get pedals?
7. The Fearsome 7.
Let nothing deter you.
No.
you name us and we give that name, does she get all of us in one go? Like, I don't like this.
I understand that
We
you are
combine into
hesitant.
one? Like one super being?
Know that names carry power. While this is dangerous in the hands of an unseelie, while it is dangerous to surrender yourself and your soul onto such a being, creating a name and empowering it can give you power. I would not advise you of something that would, in the same turn, ill benefit me by being trapped here. Trust me when I say that I come from a place of goodwill.
Okay, so you think of a team name then?
Perhaps I will, unless you have any ideas.
No.
Corin, like, about to, like, open her mouth, and Leandra's like, no. And she's like visibly deflates.
Not me, anyways. I don't come up with names.
I do think that she had to hide her face when you said Pedal Rangers.
Go Pedal Rangers.
Like very much like a little fist like over her mouth. Like something to that extent, perhaps.
Many mercenary companies had very violent names in my travels.
I like violent.
I can't say I have the taste for it.
Strikes fear in those that speak against us.
It is a good thought about what you would like to embody.
Oris is gonna say hope, aren't you, Oris? Say
Damn.
Call the fuck out. Escape plan B.
Her name has been used enough.
those bound by fate.
A clever wordplay. I must agree with this.
I gotta.
You did this, Tris. You did this.
Oh god, we've got 15 minutes left. Let's really
Yeah, this is
get
the
into
rest of the session, so let's just.
We're not going anywhere.
Good wrapping place. Good wrap it up.
We get the long table. We all sit down.
Oh, so you guys don't want to go back into the city and plan out where you're gonna go?
Oh, while Dulgrid's getting fucked out in the village, we're gonna sit in here and think about names.
Yeah.
Dulgrid's
fucked out.
You tell me he's not
daily in town square as we speak. Leave him be. He's having a good time.
Daily. That's how long we're gonna be in here thinking about a name. Days.
I'll just kind of show you guys the map here because I think that's kind of important at this point where we are.
Oh,
as you guys
Gravetender's home. Guys, we can go visit. I know where he's at.
That you do know where his house is.
Names in chat.
Chat?
Ira's Lunar Lancers.
The Bomb Bums.
Oh. The Misfits.
Oh, God.
Oh, in honor of Dulgrid, because he was like, Misfit. Misfits fits.
Maybe he was trying to go find us in the future.
Wow.
You know, I didn't expect you all to actually take this not seriously.
Well, we only have 13 minutes left, so...
I'm sorry.
My cloak will be dry in about 13 minutes.
Yes, I'm cold as fuck.
The fact that you know an exact time for that is...
I've been caught in the rain a lot.
Do you like pina coladas?
I do.
I'm kind of just sitting there like looking
surprised
around at all of you.
That you put the shenanigans music on.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Was that not appropriate?
No, that's why I said not surprised.
It's so whimsical. Wait, what if we call ourselves the Dungeon Dashers?
Something simple like Shard Seekers.
Oh my god.
Shard Seekers. I noticed that we're using a lot of alliteration. I know I have 8 intelligence and I probably shouldn't know what that word is.
No, everyone should know what that word
All
is.
8 intelligence is going just towards alliteration.
Well, alliteration.
I'm out for the rest of the session.
Yeah.
Alliteration not only dances on the tongue, but it also keeps better in the minds of others.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You know, this one.
I'm sorry, you're losing your voice to the wind.
Yeah, you need to speak up a little louder.
Oh, sorry, I apologize.
Just reach down, pick her up,
Oh,
hold her up like this.
Hold her close to the mic.
Rin, you need to ask before you just pick people up.
Hello?
The mic.
Hello?
Yeah, you should be good now.
It's a dandelion.
Fantastic.
One of the like seeded dandelions, so she pats
Exactly.
it and
Yeah.
Oh! I just assumed that I would, think about this for you, so you could, you know.
Oh, leave. She wants us gone.
No. That's not what I'm insinuating.
just...
I simply thought that there was a bit of urgency.
More important things at hand.
Yes, exactly.
You made it seem so very important. I guess we lost ourselves in the
No,
moment.
it can be a great boon. But you should think seriously about what you want to embody in that name. Violence. Is that something that you want to empower that aspect of your group? Hope. Is that something you want to influence? It's something to think about. It's
Freedom,
an important decision.
fighting back, breaking your mind. All of this would be good.
Are these suggestions we should be making
So quiet.
toward you? Or is this something you will simply sense in the creation of the name?
Oh, you should tell me. When you don't need to make a decision right away. But when you do decide, you should let everyone know. So everyone is on the same page.
I'm gonna insight check her on that.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Lying. She's gonna give us a fuck ass.
Natural 20. Oh, this is Emblem, actually.
Oh,
13.
crap.
Okay. You look at her, and it's like she feels you looking at her. So she turns and looks at you, kind of still in like Corin's hand, and she sort of. Is there another question I can answer for you?
Yeah,
I feel like you're
a lot of confusing directions here. Tell our name, don't tell our name, create a name, but tell them.
a group name is different because it embodies multiple people. It is not something that can give control because it is not an individual that is tied to you.
We show up, we say we're the petal warriors, and then like an explosion of petals bursts around behind us, and we get advantage on initiative or something.
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
I don't know, my brain just went blank for a second.
Oh, you used all 8 of your intelligence points as well.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sure you
thought
were
it were
actually
points.
going to use the 13 minutes to sit down and think of a name.
Yeah, I got about 7 minutes until it's done.
I thought perhaps that there would be some direction so God could prepare for what you were going to do next, but I see that is not the case.
I'm not religious, but
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, fair, neither. Well, I mean, when your God exists in the material, it's a little different.
Right.
I did.
So an
I did
idea.
I did like Oris's rebellion, you know.
Oh, we're still on this. Okay.
Yeah, like stick it to the man sort of thing.
We leave with a
In this
feeling.
case, it's an archfey.
Deandra's just sharpening her sword. She's sitting on some fucking rock. just
As some of
kind of
us,
a
it might be
long
impatience.
Yeah.
Hope
it's kind
is
of
always
long shot what we're
good.
doing,
I'm not
so we could
impatient,
be the
I'm bored.
miracle workers.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. One is called boredom and one is called impatience.
Boredom is having nothing that you can do. You are surely doing something. This is impatient.
If
No,
our team
this
name
is a
is the
solution
Lunar
to
Lichens,
the
do we all
boredom.
turn into lichens?
What?
Yo, turn the music up. You're right.
Say that again.
Go crank that shit.
I cannot be sure what boon exactly would develop. It's something that would take the energy that you are giving to it and develop and grow. The only reason this really works is because glamour is different than magic from the weave. It is connected, but it operates and feeds differently. Without being given magic, without being given traits and deals and promises, glamour would die. Its magic is very dependent on what you give to it. By glamour, I mean fey, inherent magic.
So what if our name is something like a tree?
Then perhaps it would give you the ability to stand firm or to grow faster. It will manifest in whatever way is right. There is always an unseen, unknowable aspect to glamour and the magic. You never quite know, and she goes back to moving this flower out of the way, what it's going to do.
Sorry. Yeah.
Flick her off her hand.
No, I was moving the flower out of her way.
I thought you just flicked it off your hand.
Be gone, bug.
Sorry.
Though I don't agree with the connotation necessarily of rebellion. Liberation, however, feels appropriate.
Always a big fan of hope.
Hope, being unkillable, any of those things I find.
The carriers of Feizuka.
I think breath for openly laughs at that. Jesus.
Lana Sarah just sitting there on the hand
We're just giving you ideas. You tell us one.
I notice you're not writing any of this down. We have to repeat this to you later.
Just got a really good memory.
You are not sure exactly of what you get. I do not believe the answer has come to you nor to me. I think when it does come, you will know.
The fox skin skinners.
We'll work on it, and we can continue on then. Wouldn't want to leave Deandra bored.
I'm not bored, I'm sharpening my sword. God damn it.
That's your boredom tick.
I was bored, now I'm fine.
I was bored and I started sharpening my sword and now I'm not bored.
Exactly. I am doing something. I'm not good with names. I do not know what you want from me.
I have a question. What the hell are we doing?
We're leaving.
Sharpening my sword. I'm waiting for you to be done.
We should look
Patience,
for the other shards,
see?
right?
Yes, we shall consider what we embody as a team moving forward. Perhaps we can pass this on to Lana Sarah at another time. For the time being, we're still searching for those pathways to lead us to seals, to shards, something.
I mean, Dolgrid probably went to his house.
That's okay. I think it...
Lana Sarah?
Misfit.
Yes.
Do you know anything about misfits? Or misfit? Strike any resemblance?
Misfit. I'm afraid not. It's not something I heard any of them utter around here.
Let's just pick a place. And we started up in the northeast. Maybe we go southwest.
Can we use the
Yeah, we'll keep the glass hand.
glass?
Yes, look for trails.
Okay. Good luck. Be mindful.
Right.
And safe.
Yep.
Mindful.
Oh.
Thank you.
And may the summer sun be ever on your back.
Guys, yep.
I said it right this time.
Maybe we'll check in later.
Oh, cloak's done.
We need another word for.
Ding!
Thank you. Maybe that's a name we can come up with instead of saying thank you. We can just give them a curt nod.
So,
we could say come again.
Before you fuckers leave out of here, look at the map and point me which direction you think you're going.
I was talking about
town.
I was talking about. I can't see anything. I was talking about this area.
Oh, by the fountain.
Okay.
Yeah,
you mean where Emblem is?
We've been up by the graveyard, so Deandra's thinking like, okay, we've been in this area. Let's go in an area that we haven't been.
Yeah.
Let's just go get the frame now, which is definitely in the castle.
Yeah. Let's storm the castle.
Let's get the hard part done first.
We'll come up with a name on the spot as we kick the front doors down.
We're
the pedal punchers, bitch.
Okay. So when we come back, when you guys come out of the bomb, I will let you kind of go where you want. Like, if you want to, like, because you're going to go by the grave tender's house. So if that's something you want to explore, you can, because you guys showed interest in it. If you want to talk to Mevin, you can. I know you won't, but Mevin is there.
Hey, we've talked to him.
If you want to talk to Mevin again, he'll be there.
Melvin.
And if you guys go down, I'm going to tell you that there is a line either ending or beginning at the butchers and the carpenters, just from coming into that area.
Cool.
So we should go the opposite way because that's where the plot is. You want to do all the side stuff first before you follow.
We gotta go get them. We gotta go get the frame first. And then
I see you're trying to prepare for the next session. Joke, prepare everything.
Yep, I guess so. I guess so.
The butcher sounds
prepare
great.
Dolger's house. We'll probably spend the whole session there. And
Nope. We're gonna have more moments in the summer ball, and we'll go back to the graveyard.
I think Tris, think about what Deandra would catch first in terms of a trail, and that's what we'll go for. Because really,
I mean, they're kind of like they are spread out a bit, so I guess it would kind of depend.
They're like right next to each other.
I told you before that it's like an amusement park where the things are more spread out than they seem. Okay? Okay.
Okay, sorry, Mom.
Thank you.
Okay, Mom.
What do you mean you're going to be right back? We're still streaming.
Oh,
yeah, well, nobody's here.
Damn. Chat, are you going to let that stand? God.
Chat, ask in chat.
Chat.
Can I get a P in chat?
I'm just going to...
So, Pine,
Play us
you
out.
look around with the eyeglass. What do you see?
I don't know.
It's gonna be the butcher.
Can't tell
It's gonna be the butcher. We're gonna walk down those stairs. You're gonna follow the first line. Is gonna head us to the butchery.
Probably.
Split the party, 3 and 3.
We can just say that. We can just say that the butchery.
We'll stop at the grave
is the
tenders,
thing that
and then
catches
we'll go to the
Deandra's
butchery.
eyeball first. Look at that. We've got Gus. We've got Nephiloid. Because I don't know their actual names. Sorry, Nephiloid.
That's Soul.
Cal's gonna
Oh,
pull out
right,
a shield
Soul.
and use
Oh my
it as a-
god, dude. Soul, I'm so sorry. I forgot what your name was in here, man. That's my bad, homie. I see him in Chris's stream all the time. Oh, Soul. I believe in you, Soul, and I'm sorry. And
So yeah, the butchery, the carpentry. You know what's really funny? You guys would notice that the butchery actually connects to the carpentry.
You're so far away, though.
I thought this was an amusement park.
I'm gonna.
My
How
amusement
big is
park
the
put these two
fucking
items right next to
building?
each other, just by happenstance.
Oh!
Pain.
Pain!
We broke
I'm
her.
in so much pain.
I broke
We
her.
broke her.
Oh my god.
Yay.
It's alright. It's alright. The butchery and the carpenter.
Amazing.
We're going to the butcher.
Well, focus on that. I can focus on that. Everything's pretty much ready. I just want to make sure that everything is fine-tuned and prepared. That's all.
Okay, I'm back. What I missed? Nothing. Cool.
No, Trish broke at some point. But we're good now. Remember how she said everything
Trish
was an
broke,
amusement
like-
park? The carpentry
She's gonna-
and the butchery are actually connected. So everything else is an amusement park, but those two are actually close.
But there's very clearly a space between them.
That's like the locker rental
That's
section.
what the Fae wants you to think.
If you also want to stop in the general store or the leather workers, you can. Okay? I just kind of
They're
wanted
so
to
far
have a
away.
direction. I've got a direction. We're good. You're free roam. You can go wherever you want.
Cool.
Still doing good on bolts. So
That being said, we're gonna have an off week next week. We will not be playing because we will not have everybody here. So we're gonna take next week off and then come back week after. Chris will be gone.
Chris.
Dave,
Better be
shut
doing
up.
something fun.
No, shut up, Dave. You'll be fine. You'll live.
Hope everything's okay.
You can meet with everybody about their characters.
you
'Cause we
guys
have to
can
turn
come up
in-
with a name for
We
4
have to
hours.
turn in our shit.
Chris
Next
told me
Monday.
that we could play without him, but I'm making the decision that I would rather have everybody here.
Agreed.
So
I agree.
I'd rather
Agreed.
if it was like
Another
2
week.
weeks, then maybe I would have piloted, but
It's a shopping
I-
day.
I'm gonna
I mean-
forget, still post, and show up, but you
Okay.
know.
cool.
There you go.
We can chat
I'm
with
gonna
you
eat
about our character
cashews.
backgrounds for the next campaign.
Or what?
It'll be an open day.
I'm so excited.
If anyone
Oh.
has to talk to Dave about their characters next Monday.
Oh, yeah,
is
it
the
could be
time.
a session
Oh.
0 day.
It could.
Could be
Yeah, for
because
people who
I
need it.
mean I've been giving a lot of lore out because people have been asking, so keep that kind of train going.
Uh-oh.
I'm on to 12.
Well, I hope you guys had fun.
Don't hit me.
Ah!
Yeah. No, we had fun, couldn't you tell?
It
I
was
hope you had
definitely-
fun.
Had a
It
great
was
time.
definitely a different vibe than the last session, but I love that about D&D. I love that the vibes are different every session. Have a
So
little
we
bit
got
of a break.
Sounds
the
like you're
RP
trying to
focus.
convince yourself.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. It's great. The shenanigans have started.
My
Very serious game.
my improv relations have just, created something a little bit sillier. That's fine.
It's fine. The Fae are kind of silly. Until they're
just-
not.
They're just in a silly
Until
goofy
they
mood sometimes.
shock us into silence and we can't respond.
Only the people who said thank you.
Who's done
I'm
that?
still shaky on sorry because we've had sorry apology to a number of
Saying
Well,
sorry
sorry.
isn't a rule.
Fine,
Yeah.
Gunaroo.
Saying sorry is being polite, so.
it's an implication also.
There you go. Instead of
Is
saying
it?
thank you, we just say sorry.
Sorry
Sorry.
is not in the rules that you were given. Thank you. It's
Nice.
You say sorry, but with the tone of thank you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
you silly little lot. You silly little guys.
Sorry for the game.
If you didn't say thank you to Lonnie, I was gonna say thank you to Lonnie.